He has been banned by the Canadian Broadcasting Company or anything like that, has he?
No, I don't think
we're
so.
On.
Welcome to another episode of Way of the Brush with me, your host, Kris, a.k.a. Mini Wargaming Kris, a.k.a. The Name Butcher, a.k.a. Hey You, Get Off My Lawn, a.k.a. John, make sure you clean that up.
Yeah.
Way of the Brush, the most informative 120 minutes on the internet on the Wargaming lifestyle. We'll talk about painting, terrain, conversions, and everything under the sun. We usually delve into a lot of painting and a whole lot of what's under the sun, but
this show has been closed captioned with sign language for the hearing impaired.
As you can see, joined today by fellow monkeys such as yourselves,
Cody
Roo,
James, because you forgot
dive
our
in here,
names.
dive in here, quick.
Well,
Here
what's
it
your
comes.
online handle?
Without-
40K amateur.
40K Amateur Hour. There we go. So they got a YouTube
coming
channel.
in?
Check them out. What do you guys post a lot of on 40K Amateur Hour?
Everything.
Everything under the sun as
A
well.
little bit of everything.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony,
No,
bronies,
Cabbage Patch.
more brony stuff.
Cabbage Patch,
No.
Pokemon Go. James was big into Pokemon Go. You should see all the hunters he was catching today in Ghastlies.
No, 40K stuff, Age of Sigmar, and we're just getting into Wild Wild West Exodus and pretty much just goofiness. That's what. Really
So it's 40K Amateur Hour, but you don't cover just 40K.
correct.
Okay. So check them out. YouTube.
It's because they're amateurs. If they were professionals, they'd only cover 40K. But
Only.
Yeah, only.
We have a
Branching
setup
out.
like this.
You'd have, you'd have all the lights and the cameras.
and
And,
3D printer.
yeah.
And some.
And
And of course,
And guests.
And guests. Live
Guests.
student audience.
live guests. And of course, we also have another monkey joining us as well, John. But he's cleaning up a mess because
He knocked over my coffee.
knocked over coffee.
It wasn't Chris's. Okay, it wasn't Chris's coffee. Everybody could just relax.
Yeah,
Imagine the
mine
mayhem. The monkeys in the monkey house.
Oh, yeah,
and Chris lost his coffee.
I'd break right down. I'd lose it.
I'd run and get you one. You've hijacked this channel. Would you let him talk?
I do that. Let's go to an email.
Let's go to email.
No, wait,
Sooner
do the
than
romper
email.
room intro.
Yeah, we got roll call here. We got
Yeah,
we got Nitfink. Hello everyone.
Hey, Nitfink.
Tolo, Wasabi y'all. Spite you, howdy monkeys, howdy Kris, and Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. What's that? Wubba Lubba Dub Dub.
I don't know.
Hero.
Wubba Hello. Tolo, I see Kris mostly read my email last week.
Oh.
Well, I didn't show the video because, I just didn't. So.
No.
Pictures, man. Just pictures. I don't need like slideshows, spreadsheets, or anything like that. Just
Excel.
Excel. Yeah, I don't need to send me an Excel document. And just pictures.
Oh, Excel. How about shared Google Docs? Those are always fun to share.
Oh, the shared Google Docs. Yeah, we haven't done that in a bit.
How about
We
some
need to do that.
Dropbox?
Yeah, I was kind of saving that stuff for Christmas, but
Oh, okay. I'm good with that.
yeah. Binary. I don't know if I've ever read that name before.
Well, that's
Binary.
0 or 1, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of a yes or no kind of guy.
Hello, Kris. Hello, everyone.
not
G
very-
squared. Hey, monkeys. Quillian Jacobs. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Not too bad.
Clumsy juggler.
Jugular.
Jugular.
Clumsy jugular.
Jugular. That's right. That's right.
Hello, everyone. Helix23. Hello, everyone. Lord of Midgets. It would be rude to introduce the show without some lube. Grab the tube and be
Better dude.
be the better dude. Ah, that
Oh,
rhymes.
not rhyming.
Hi, John.
That rhymes. Grab
John's
the
man.
tube and be the better dude. Because, it's gentlemanly.
Got to be thinking
Does he
about
have-
your partners here.
Does he have royalties on that? Because
Yeah, that's-
use that.
Yeah,
That
that's-
actually sounds like a good slogan.
yeah. Copyright that, Lord of Midgets.
I would take the second sentence though. I think it's a little bit long on the first one.
Yeah.
Grab the tube and be the better dude.
And be the better dude.
That could be like the first logo. I don't know where you'll go with it,
And
but
we're off the reservation.
Yeah. Thomas Huntley, hey peeps. Doran Jr., morning all. Ben Ossick, morning. Congo, the
Jormungand?
Yormungand?
Yormungand? Are we
Yormungand?
playing Skyrim?
Oops.
Pound.
Hashtag free the gobbles from Chris's basement.
Do you have gobos in your basement?
I do have a few gobbles in the basement.
Well, at least you're not one of those guys that takes goblins and then denies the whole thing. I'm glad you're upfront with it.
Yeah, well, no, because I mean, it's all about transparency. It's all about transparency.
Goblins probably like it in his basement.
Yeah, well, it's dark, it's cool, you know, and there's lots of bits and
Mushrooms
40K
growing there.
mushrooms. Yeah, lots of mushrooms.
Oh, good.
Ghost to Starman Deluxe guests. Yes, we have guests.
Sadly.
Yeah, there's now we got John joining us today.
Everybody gotta say hello,
Don't touch
John.
anything. You're gonna break
Yeah,
it.
don't
You want
touch
to smell
it.
my hands?
No, I don't want to smell your hands.
Smell your hands.
No, they don't smell like coffee.
Just about my finger.
Smell my finger. Like, come on, man. Jeez, have some class, man.
Yeah.
Tolo.
Leave the disgusting things for them.
Oh, jeez. Lord of Midgets, this is 2 open. Where did the Cozy Kris go? Cozy Kris? I don't know.
Oh, I guess the camera's pulled back a little bit.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, got to get everybody in frame, right? So,
Exactly.
yeah. Mickey's Minis. Hey, Kris and company. This is my first live show. Well, welcome, Mickey's Minis.
I'm sorry.
Can you do a Minnie Mouse imitation?
No, but I can do the voice later.
Okay. Well,
The Mickey Mouse?
I have a voice that
he does very good
Okay,
voices.
Mickey Mouse, go. Drop
Go,
it.
go,
It's
go.
not Mickey Mouse.
It's not Mickey Mouse.
Do what you can do.
Go.
You
Do
wanna
what you
the
can
voice?
do.
Okay, I will talk like this for the rest of the show if you wish, but this is the voice.
That's not quite Mickey Mouse.
It's
No, I told you it wasn't Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey
the
Mouse.
voice.
It's Mickey Mouse
Sounds like
sucking
there's
helium.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a helium leak in here.
It's Stitch. Oh, Hannah means family.
Urban Wargaming. So this is what it's like live. Usually not up at 2 a.m. to watch live. Oh, man. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
2 a.m.? He's got to be in, like, Australia.
Australia, probably.
Yeah, Australia.
Right.
Lord of Midgets, I want to know how much Kris got paid to have these 2 annoying people on the show.
Let's see. Where's the box? You know what, folks?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
take much.
it doesn't cost much at all.
Oh, speaking of which, while we bribed him,
Yeah,
Yes.
Congo, hurry before Kris locks you into the basement and forces you to paint his Eldar Guardians. I know, I got a bunch.
here you go. Take a
Not
bite.
bad.
I want to offer some to the guests. There's a lot of them out there.
It's in 3D. You gotta do it in 3D.
Exactly.
Like SCTV. Anyway, if anybody remembers SCTV, probably not a lot of you. It was a Canadian program
I
anyway.
was going to say, isn't that with where's
John-
Rick Moranis and
Yeah, John Candy and all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
John's Shop. Sup. Sup.
So,
Come on,
Mad Cow
John,
Crazy.
flash some gang signs or something like that for the SUP high school.
Just got back from the trip from Stockholm where I sold 2 of my plasma obliterators, 2 left to sell. You commission painter, Mad Cow? I didn't know you were Mad.
Maybe he's a sculptor. Maybe he actually made his own.
Oh, did you make your own? Oh,
That'd be cool.
did you send pictures?
Yeah, we want pictures.
Yeah, if you made them, send pictures.
Yeah, please.
If you didn't and you just painted them, well, send pictures anyway.
Pictures anyways.
Yeah.
If you, yeah, go.
Go now, do it now.
right now.
Lord of Midgets. Oh, now there's a moment of them. It'll bring your son to work day, and Kris has been a little wander happy about 30 years ago.
Oh dear.
Well, actually, I have my daughter in on the 2nd. It's a father-daughter day at her school, so she's got to come see like what your parents do and crap like that. And so yeah, I'm not sure exactly what to do because I know I want to film some videos. And she's not exactly camera shy, and I know she'd probably get a kick out of seeing herself on YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't know what to do. I was thinking about maybe showing her how to paint, but then bring a bit of comedy to it, like when she does something wrong, I just whap her on the knuckles with a ruler or something. I don't know.
Maybe do a short movie with her.
A short movie?
And then show it during your program. Hopefully that doesn't crush your computer though.
Hopefully not. But yeah, I don't know. Father-daughter day coming up real soon, and I'm trying to think of fun ideas to do with her to kind of have something kind of fun. But I don't know.
Well, I've been talking about Kris's that short movie they did last year around this time, the Mini Wargamers, and you were doing all the short sketches with Ash and Leland and Steve and Justin, and kind of you were doing the remake of Conan.
Yeah.
What is most important in life? And just have her painting. No, painting boot camp.
Painting boot camp. Yeah, painting boot camp with my Boo Bear. Yeah.
Boo Bear?
Boo Bear. Yeah.
That's so cute to hear you say that.
Anyway.
Does that definitely embarrass her?
Yeah, because I've transformed it into all sorts of things. Where because there was this phase where she was like really into Mortal Kombat and she was like doing lots of kung fu moves, and so I used to call her Kung Fu Boo. It's whatever. Throw Boo at the end
it'll
of it.
come back. It will come back.
Yeah.
You're just at that age.
Tolo, Chris got a snowballed on his desk. Yeah, well, we switched mics today because I'm not using this big one because we've seen how it sounds like when you're really far from it. Whereas with a snowball, it captures more of the ambient sound, and so like when they're talking back here, they should be somewhat clear. And I'm probably pretty loud up close to it, but either way, this is the better mic for this kind of thing, other than having a good shotgun mic, that can capture like the whole room kind of thing.
By the time the show's done, they're going to wish it was a shotgun mic. Where's Mike?
Ghost of Starman Deluxe. Chris, make her paint your Eldar. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about making her paint some Eldar.
I mentioned that too. Get on those jet bikes, honey.
I was even thinking just making her do a quick tip. And just for her to make something up off the top of her head and just kind of paint something.
Pink Eldar.
Yeah, pink Eldar. Like that hasn't been done before.
She's not into pink, is she?
No, she's actually my little girl. If you meet her, well, if you ever meet her,
because she's an artist, right?
So she's all about rock, and so she wears the rock tees, and she's
awesome.
Tight jeans and chains, and she's not goth, but she's just into rock. She loves her Led Zeppelin and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Anyway, Lord of Midges, make your daughter do a tutorial on lube. It'll get you in a lot of views.
Maybe.
No.
But you have to get it past the dad first.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No. Ramvi, hey monkeys, hey Chris. Mike got crazy. Chris, you've got mail. You send another thing of mail? Okay, cool. We'll try and get to it today. Go Starman Deluxe. Actually, yes, Swedish Chef.
Let's see. Sounds like a perfect day for the Swedish Chef painting.
I guess.
G
G squared. Maybe we don't want your ambient sounds, Chris. Maybe we don't want the ambient sounds. No. Dorn Jr. sound is good from Snowball. Yeah, the Snowballs, like anybody who's gonna get into like doing this kind of like online broadcasting stuff like that. This is a good start. These mics are not that expensive, and they're really really good quality. And I definitely would recommend them. We have a few of them, and we really don't use them enough, but. Yeah, they're good little mics, and they don't cost a lot, and they produce a really good sound. And when you're watching videos on YouTube, really you can forgive video, but if the sound sounds like crap, you really don't want to watch it, right?
Yeah.
And so, always good audio is key.
I mean, even think about it. The folks who are on the chat right now, the only time I'm really watching the show is if there's some pictures coming up, or if I'm following the chat. Otherwise, I'm usually painting along and just listening.
Yeah, just listening. Yeah. Mickey's Minis. Last week, Chris said he'd catch hell or not sharing my tip on preventing dry tip. Yes, it's Mickey Minis. That's right. It's Mickey Minis. He had sent me a link to his video, and maybe we'll have to do that later on, for dry tip on your airbrush. And basically, he mounts a damp sponge on his desk. It isn't really mounted, but it's just sitting there, and you just basically just kind of jab the airbrush into the sponge. Now the sponge, you don't want to just hammer it in, because then you're going to hit the table or whatever, and you're going to wreck your needle, right? But just using the sponge, and he shows it in the video, and it works really great. And so I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't gotten around to trying it myself. I still haven't. I've got the sponges and everything, but
Oh, look who's here! Haven't seen Clayton Tate in a long time.
Clayton Tate, yeah, he's been around lots.
Okay, well, I haven't watched your show in a long time, so that's my problem. I mean, there's names I'm not seeing here. Mickey's Minis would be one.
Yeah. Clayton Tate, everyone's here. Yeah, everyone's here. Caw King 5555. Way the brush. The panting gods of chaos. The panting.
Panting? I think that's a typo.
Panting gods.
It could be.
Yeah.
That sounds Nurgle-ish. It's Slanesh.
That sounds. Yeah, that sounds.
Nurgle's like. It'd be like that guy we saw in the guy that was hacking up a lung yesterday morning.
Oh yeah.
At lunch for the breakfast thing.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Tell him to go smoke another
Dude,
pack.
emphysema. Yeah. Emphysema, man.
Knitfink, you should have her wear your ring and paint a mini. She could do a quick tip as her impression of you.
Oh, yeah, the good skull ring there.
Yeah, I think
so. Have you ever punched anybody with that hand and left the skull imprint on their forehead or their
no? I used
cheek
to have a couple more.
Okay.
And so it was almost like brass knuckles. Almost.
Exactly. I mean, pow, and then it's like they got a little. Skull.
No, I don't punch anybody.
That lives to tell. To report it.
I'm a man of peace.
Okay.
Anybody know? No. Anyway.
Tell that to Owen.
Yeah. Clay T, watch over Chris's innuendo to Cody Roo.
Uh-oh. I'm sitting on my endo, so I think I'm safe for the moment.
Sitting on your endo? Innuendo.
That's understanding.
And then, of course, we got Lord of Midgets going, bring it back. We need a
back to
tutorial on
lubing
properly lubing tools for bodywork.
Oh, dear God. I see the titles coming up.
Yeah. Wargren, hey there, you peoples.
Lubing
G
your
squared,
tools.
your ambient sounds. Ooh, ambient.
The deep, sultry sounds.
Stephen Galode?
Hello?
Galode?
Galad?
Galode?
Hello.
Galode?
G.
Yellow.
Hello.
Just yellow.
Just
Or is it yellow?
I think it's yellow. I think it's yellow.
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 Ben Ossick, there are better mics out there, but Snowball is a good starter. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of better. Oh, I mean, like this mic here, this is a way better mic. But I mean, you're paying hundreds of dollars for this thing, whereas this guy, you know, a video game costs less than this thing, or more than this thing, I should say.
Okay.
So, but they're really
brand new.
brand new.
Are you saying it's like $70 Canadian?
About that, yeah, it's good.
a boot.
A boot.
Which is like
It's a boot. That
which is
price.
about $12 US, given the current exchange rates. I'm so sorry.
I don't shop in the U.S.
That's why when the U.S. when Canada builds the wall to keep the U.S. out, they're going to build the U.S. because it's better exchange rate.
True.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You don't think they're going to build the U.S.? Of course they
They're
are.
going to build the U.S. I don't know.
I
if they're
would.
gonna
We're going to build Mexico to build a wall. Canada should bill us for it. It's fair as fair.
I think it'd be easier if you just set up like a bunch of deadfall traps, not a wall, because that'll fool everybody. Then you have no deadfall traps. And there's like spikes in the end. Everybody falls in. Well, you know.
Well, eventually the bodies would pile up and then people could walk across. How are you going to clear them out?
Several.
Well, that's
Rats.
hopefully
Rats.
Hopefully
Lots of
it's-
Canadian rats.
You're rooting for Darwinism at that point. You know.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. So all the dumb ones are first, and then the slightly dumber, and then you know, what I mean, then all of a sudden the real intelligent going, oh, there's danger here. I'm going to go around. That's what you're hoping for. And about 350 million Americans.
I'm going to come over in a balloon. I'll avoid your dead man traps.
Goes to Starman Deluxe. I'm a man of peace. Tell that to Quirk.
No, that would be Steve.
Steve, come over here.
The mountain is here.
Where are we? See, I've already lost start.
Yeah.
I already lost track. Where is it? I don't
Keeps
know.
going
You
up.
can just skip it.
Yeah.
There's yellow again.
Lord of Midgets, get Beanie Man involved here. Looks more
He looks
angry.
angry.
He might be cutting Chris's hair.
I would talk more, but I can't get a word in afterwards because Cody Roode just keeps talking
Advice.
and talking and talking.
You
And
wearing?
talking.
Yeah, you are wearing.
I am wearing a beanie.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
would
right.
love to, Lord of Midgets, but he just keeps talking. This is what he's done all week. He just won't be quiet.
I've been quiet the whole time. I don't know what you're
Nope.
talking about.
All right, let's do an email then.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
still
All right.
talking.
Mom says do an email.
Mom says do an
Mom,
email.
where's Mom?
This is an email from Mini Warcrafts. Hello, Chris and Monkeys. To continue my plague army, the 200 zombies,
Yes.
I am now working on Typhus model. It is called Sycor Angle of Death. Angle of Death? Sycor Angle of Death? Okay.
Sure, it's Angel.
I'm sure it's Angel. I like it better than the GW Typhus miniature. Let me know what you think. Yes, I know I should try to get the eyes. Thank you for the feedback.
Feedback.
I like feedback better.
Okay.
More feedback.
He gives more freed.
Ooh, look how
More
bloody.
feedback. And so, here's his Typhus.
It's so gooey.
Yeah. Is this is the model from Skybore? Is that the name he's trying to say? Skybore? Is that what he was talking about?
Now, do you think he did the effects with the blood there to give it that sort of depth and
No, it just
gooiness
came
to
that
it?
way, Rue.
Well, I don't know if the model's that way. I don't know if the model's got the on the blade, for instance. It looks really gooey. I like it.
Yeah.
Looks
Well,
congealed blood.
Well, here, and it looks like the ground. He's standing on ground, but then we have like all this decay and bodies and stuff like that. I wonder if it's like a custard, where you have like he's standing on like on the crust, and he's like, oh, he's got all these bodies and stuff underneath the ground.
It's the
Yeah.
Canadian border.
Yeah, after the deadfall traps.
I like how you did the scythe. I think you could have did the same thing, like how you have like the oxide and stuff like that running from the scythe. I think you could have did the same thing for your exhausts. Anywhere really, but you got the brass, but do it very subtly. Like the oxidization. Like, see, you really wouldn't get the orange rust too much on a brass object. It's usually that oxide, unless of course you had like the metals and stuff like that, or you could say there's metal. Oops, wrong one. You could say there's metals in it, right? Like when you have like the brass armor or bronze armor, you typically don't have orange oxide. You usually end up with that greenish teal oxide that appears. And so you can kind of run with that. But I mean, like, if you want to have the orange oxide in there, I mean, obviously, the blade is a good place to have it. Anywhere where you imagine metals, the bolt gun, anything like that. But it's very, very cool. He's creepy anyway. Creepy. Of course, the fist is all bloodied up, like he's been punching the crap out of people.
He needs a skull ring.
He needs a skull ring? He needs a skull ring.
That'd be awesome.
One of my favorite is Pedro? Yeah, Pedro Cantor for Crimson Fist. And his power fist is 4 skulls on his knuckles. Maybe that's why I like Crimson Fist as well. Yeah, but otherwise, I like it. Of course, yeah, you got to finish off that face a bit. I think the robes, going a little lighter on the robes would be cool. Like, take it up to a lighter green, almost, like a, almost like, what is it? What's that really pale green? Not Nurgling. Is it Nurgling?
Palette flash.
I can't remember.
I don't have it. I don't have the new colors. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going all the way back to 10, 15 years ago colors. There was a light zombie green that they used to have.
And what are these dudes on the base? What are they from? Are they regular zombies? They don't look like regular zombies or did they come with the model? Maybe they came with the model. Because I think that's what he was saying, is that these are Skybor or Skibor, something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce the name.
Right.
Polish company, I believe.
It could be Psi for like science.
No, you ever seen Skybor models?
That's what I mean. It might not be a hard C. It might be a soft C.
Yeah. Either way, thank you for sending that in. That's very cool. I like it. Again, like I said, with the bronze areas, you only need that teal or the green oxide. Metal areas, you have the orange rust. Just so it doesn't feel like a camouflage pattern. You know what I mean? Like, you have more. Like, you can have tons of rust like that all over the model and make it very, crusty looking, and and it'll work. But when you have the oranges and the teals kind of playing next to each other, it gets a little confusing as to what the metal is supposed to be. And
Right.
you know what I mean? Like he's got it on the leg and everything like that, and the forearm, you can see like there's orange and teal on the arm, But otherwise, I like it. It's a cool paint job, and of course, yes, he's got to finish off the eyeballs. The balls of eyes.
How crazy is this picture?
Eyes that have
Oh,
balls.
okay. So, yeah. So, where are we? Comments.
Bloody custard. Lord of Midgets is having a bit of a man crush moment with James here.
Yeah. Why? What are we talking about here?
Ways to shut Rue up. I've been watching him. I'm taking notes.
Oh. Clayton Tate, this episode will be perfect if Cody has to read out his own email. Again. You haven't sent an email, though, have you?
No, I haven't sent one in a long time, but I do remember
Don't
doing
take my
that.
phone.
Yeah.
Send one real quick and read.
Yeah. Hello. Cody Rue, I would really like to see you just bitch slap James. Okay! Bam! Pull his thing over his head. I love James. He's such a good boy. No nipples.
Congo, yeah, it's a Skyborg Mini. They make a lot of big armored, kind of like the true scale of Space Marines. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It looked kind of like that, because I know the Skyborg models, like the Space Marines and stuff like that, they have like the really large shin guards and stuff, and the shoulder pads are big. I was wondering what the hell's going on here.
There's monkey mayhem going on around you.
You have to blur out the rest of the shot.
Yeah.
Exactly. Back to a close shot. You just hear us in the background.
It's really too bad. It's too bad I can't rotate the camera. It's like this.
Crash.
No, can't do it. Yeah, if I could rotate the camera, that'd be great. Because then, be a one-man show and just have this thing just all over the place, right?
Exactly. On John.
Have it on John.
No nipples, but lots of lube is a good episode title.
Dear God.
There is no nipples on the show.
Really?
Thankfully.
Huh.
McWhiskey, there he is. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, McWhiskey. I just like the name McWhiskey.
McWhiskey.
It's like if McDonald's actually became cool and served whiskey
Hey,
with like your flapjacks and
I just
stuff.
saw a news story that's like about 100 markets in Ontario are going to be able to sell wine. grocery stores.
Yeah. Oh, alcohol, like beer and stuff like that. Because like in Canada, it's controlled, and only beer stores can sell like alcohol and stuff like that. And they sell a little bit of harder alcohol, but LCBO is a government controlled one, and they sell mostly wines and spirits and stuff. And then, of course, they sell a little bit of the beers, especially beers, imports and stuff like that. But yeah, whereas in the States, you can go to like a 7-Eleven and pick up your a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah.
That's not like that here. But
For most states.
America.
But I think for most states. I'm pretty sure in Quebec you can also do it too. You can go to any corner store, pick up alcohol and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like it's just another way. I mean, like Canada is just becoming more and more like the States really in a lot of practices. But I mean, like it does make sense to always having these controlled environments and these institutions in control of all these things. It's better just to kind of have it open to the people kind of thing.
It's certainly convenient when you're getting groceries that you can just stop by a grocery store.
Yeah. Go to Walmart.
Get some beer. Exactly.
Walmart becomes your one stop.
Yep.
Layton the Sandwich Destroyer. I'm excited to share my pink Scion email. Did you send it today or are you going to send it? I don't know. Here's the name I love to read. Homabado. A lot of man love in the background. Love it. A lot of man love. Well, John's not quite a man yet. He's only 17. So actually,
he's not even really quite awake.
Yeah, he's not even really.
He's a teenager.
You'd figure that making a mess in my office would have woke you up, but apparently not.
My coffee. You think I
rampages through here?
He spilled my coffee probably to the betterment of the show. Imagine me all caffeinated up.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just slowly sedating you.
Like I'm only working on like 4 hours sleep right now.
Ben Ossick, they don't have McBeer in Germany. They don't have McBeer in Germany.
McBeer?
McBeer?
No, we need a McBeer.
McBar?
Oh, don't they have McBeer in Germany?
Only during October.
Go with McWhiskey. I see.
Jordan Jr.
It's a McChaser.
McMolson.
With McWine.
McFarland.
Layton the Sandwich Store. Kris, most of the other provinces are privatized liquor stores. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I've never been to Manitoba. I've never been to the prairies. Never been to BC. I've only ever been to Ontario. I've been in lots of places in the States, but never really anywhere else in Ontario. And in Quebec, of course. But yeah. Mad Cow Crazy. Oh, it's Finland. Here in Finland, you can pick up a beer and a cider at pretty much convenience store or gas station. Hard liquor only at special stores, though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't even buy beer at a convenience store here or a gas station.
Yeah.
Yet. Possibly. Yeah. Who knows? They voted. Anyway. Where are we?
Something about a coffee mug.
Yeah, coffee for the coffee god.
Oh, Coffee King 55555. There's coffee mug that says coffee for the coffee god, and it's cheap. Coffee for the coffee god? I like that.
Yeah.
I need that. I think I need that.
I'm only a recent convert to coffee.
Really?
Yeah, April. So 6 months.
Is your life now complete?
It's gotten different.
Better?
It's better.
Do you feel like things are moving faster or slower?
More blissfully.
Sedated.
It's just
because the more coffee you get, the slower things move. The faster you move, but everything else is slower.
It's like
because you're going
like
faster.
Because you're going so
approaching
fast.
the speed of light.
Yeah, it's like the squirrel over the hedge when he actually sees the laser.
Yeah, there's more blurring in the peripherals.
I can feel my hair growing.
Yeah. It's just that sometimes they just get a really nice cup of coffee and it's just like, oh man, this is so good. Life is so good.
It is. And then when you start mixing coffee with like hard alcohols.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Irish cream?
Yeah,
or McWhiskey.
Or McWhiskey.
Or McWhiskey.
There's been many a day I started my day off with McWhiskies.
Today.
Lord of Midgets. Does Kris always wear a mask for Halloween show? When does he normally take it off?
Sounds like something you would have said.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. That's far too witty for me.
McWhiskey. People always make fun of me all the time because I walk out with whiskey and cookies.
That is a brilliant idea. Girl Scout cookies and whiskey. Then mints.
Yeah. Girl Scout cookies and whiskey. I can agree.
Yeah, right? Doesn't that sound like a great idea?
But in the States, you can get 3-point beer in the stores, 6-point hard liquor in the liquor stores, which are on every street corner. Yeah. Yeah.
It depends which state.
Yeah.
Because you can get all that in a grocery store in California.
Rumen Matinov. In Bulgaria and Czech Republic, you can buy any type of alcohol in any supermarket. So Canada's way behind the times then, apparently. Really is what we're all getting at.
I'm sure it has something to do with tax collection and
it's
money
tax.
for the state and extra
You're not that far
licenses
behind.
and stuff.
I'm from Utah, so you're good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're in Utah. Things are a little bit more buttoned down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's do another email.
All right.
Because I'm lost as to where we're talking about here.
Yeah. I'm talking about cookies and beer.
Cookies and
beer.
This is from Thomas Rasmussen. 99 Marines on the wall. 99 Marines.
Take one down, slap on some paint. 99 Marines on the wall.
98.
Should be 99 Space Marines on the wall.
Space Marines?
You're missing a syllable there.
Hi guys, I just wanted to ask you some advice.
Okay. James, give him some advice.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
As you'd probably figured out, a lot
Don't do
of
it.
Marines on my desk, 3 calc boxes, like 111 Marines. Now I've got a good color scheme in mind, but how best to assemble them all without losing focus? I've never tried anything this big before. Best regards, Thomas, Slave Monkey. Rasmussen. Uh-oh. Okay, so, project that big. How would you handle it?
I'd commission it out to James.
Okay,
That's true. You actually would.
how would you handle it?
What I would do is I would make sure that I get all one type, and then just start doing what's it called? Just when you crank them all out after
Assembly line.
Assembly line. But here's the catch, because that's the common answer. You got to have a side project. I set up. So if you send me all your Marines, I'd set up all the Marines ready to go. And before I even began, I would have something else to cleanse the palette, to paint.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
another, like an Infinity model, like an HQ or something. So I'm assembling model. I'm doing all this. I'm like, I'm done. Then I go over and they paint this for a little bit, cleanses the palette, and then I can come right back. You got to have a side distraction. Got to have a side, and you got to watch videos.
And you gotta watch
Got to have
videos,
videos on in the background.
Gotta have things going on.
Battle reports or
John?
brush, but that's how. Okay.
Okay.
That's Spanish for what? See?
Sí, señor.
I'm
How
curious.
would you handle painting 111 Space Marines?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
That's one
Give
more
him
than
to the
100.
father.
Give it to your father.
Do it.
And then they give you to me.
And I give it to James, and it keeps going around.
Okay.
111 Space
How about you,
Marines.
Chris?
Oh man, I would go bananas. I don't even know if I could get through 111.
Well, you're
I-
a monkey, so.
Bite-sized pieces.
Bite-sized pieces.
Bite-sized pieces. Typically,
Tidbits?
when I've thank you. Are they
Donaholes?
left? They're
Donaholes?
gone. When I've done large things, like one time I did a 60 death what are the Dark Angels Deathwings. I did 60 Deathwing models, which I thought was going to be the death of me because it's just like, oh my god, this is an enormous task. And what I ended up doing is I just would get like 6 or 10 of them, clean them up, and prime them and paint them, and then go to the next 10 and the next 10. I wouldn't even begin to recommend doing 110 models at once. You need to take bite-sized pieces so that if you have an hour or two to paint, you feel like you've made some progress.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get
definitely.
2 colors on in an hour, that's awesome. And then you just, you know it's going to take you 2 weeks to get through it, so you're budgeting your time. Like you might paint 2 or 3 nights a week and then maybe 4 hours on a weekend, and try to have that group done in 2 weeks' time. And then you take a break, do something else, then go to the next 10. It's just, you got to realize it's going to take you some time.
Yep. Myself, I mean, like, I wouldn't even tackle that project. But if I was, in theory, definitely would have, I would have an assembly, cycle where basically either I'd assemble, say, 5 or 10 and then paint them, and assemble 5 or 10 and then paint them. I wouldn't assemble them all because then I would be looking at this big pile of Marines,
it's
and that would discourage me.
Yeah.
That would put me down because then I'd do 5 and I'd still see there's 106 left to
barely
go.
a dent.
Yeah, and I was like, no, and so yeah, you're better off tackling it in little chunks, either like in 5s, 10s. 10s is really about as big as I would go. Even 10s is kind of pushing it for me. 5 is a very comfortable number for me to work with. Even like I've got a bunch of Guardians, And I mean, like, I only ever paint maybe 5 at a time. Like, if I'm even gonna look at them, you know, and I mean, I still have more to construct, and yeah, it's like, I'll get to it later.
I guess it also depends on how detailed he wants them. Because you can just do like a base coat, spray them all down, and then just dry brush and do something, you know, and just do that.
Well, here's the other part, right? Okay, like, you get somebody who just buys their models and puts a base coat on them and stuff like that. They're relatively new. And when you go out and, you know, play with other people and stuff like that, and they see your paint job, like, hey, nice paint job, nice work you've done there, nice and clean, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, because genuinely it is a good work from them. But when you see somebody who is a good painter and they've entered competitions, or, you know what I mean, like, they do really good paint jobs, and then when you see their models and it's like just a base coat on them, and it's like, well, what'd you do?
Exactly. When are you gonna finish?
Yeah, when are you gonna finish your models? Like, are you gonna get it done? Like, you know, and so that's what kind of category I end up in all the time. Is, you know, I paint my models, and of course, you know, I do a tabletop standard. And then everybody's like, "Well, it doesn't look done. You could have done this. You didn't. You took a shortcut here, or, you know what I mean?" It's like, yeah, man, because I want to get it done. I just
want to play with them.
There's 111 of them, man.
Yeah, I mean, because like I like to paint, and, you know, a lot of people know me as a painter, but I mean, I like to game as well. I consider myself a balanced kind of painter and gamer. But I mean, you know, in recent years, it's been nothing but painting, and I haven't gotten any gaming in, and, you know, I need to get some gaming in, because I'll go bananas.
The smile on my face is Drewski and I probably 2 years ago did a combined Blood Angels Orcs versus his jet bikes. This is before the new Eldar Codex came out. I think he tabled us by about round 3.
Oh, wait, when we played that game, yeah. I was taking both of you guys on. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chris is like, good times.
Now, as an orc player, I've painted lots and lots of boys, and I actually assembled all of them because I wanted to get them on the table. We were doing like an escalation league, and I need to get the boys on the table. But yeah, it's, what's the adage? When eating an elephant, you have to do it one bite at a time.
Yep. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
That's pretty much it.
There you go. So,
I like Lord Krabby's comment: for every 101 Space Marines painted, take a shot. That's motivation. I'm down.
I don't know. I've tried, you know,
drinking and painting.
It doesn't work out for me.
I can have
I
a
get
beer.
better.
I can have a beer while I'm doing it.
I'm not a one beer kind of guy though. But, and I mean,
are you a one Space Marine kind of guy?
I'm not even a one Space Marine kind of guy.
Are you
I don't even collect Space Marines, for God's sake. I can't remember the last time.
Hi, I'm Matt.
Yeah, like doing Space Marines is here. I mean, yeah. I don't even.
What do I do? Sit and talk.
But when there's lots of alcohol involved in the hobby, and it's usually just assembly because I can't handle painting, and I usually end up cutting myself a bunch of times.
Oh, speaking of which, we have like a case of beer left over.
That's true. We
In the back of the van. Do you want some beer?
And we're going home tomorrow. You want it? Only if you paint 111 Space Marines with the beer.
You can use it to drown your sorrows about this guy having to paint 101
yeah,
Space
exactly.
Marines.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel bad for you.
And that's the thing, and it's not just the Space Marines. I mean, because the Calth, he got 3 Calth box, so that's what.
You got HQs in there. You've got.
Yeah, he's got 3 Contemptors.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, so.
Go with God, my son.
You would die from.
Why would you get
shots.
3 boxes?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Because he wants an army. He wants 111 Space Marines.
Yeah.
How else are you going to get
Well, there you
111
go.
Space Marines?
Yeah.
That's why I'm on eBay.
Which is where he got the boxes from.
Maybe.
Jeez. Keep.
Okay.
So thank you, Thomas, for sending that in. That was a good email, and of course, you know, getting some extra input from the boys here. On your channel, you'd ever done like any big projects like that? You guys do any live?
Yeah, we did.
You can see how much I pay attention to his channel, right?
Nobody ever does.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge fan. I'd be lying if I said I was a huge fan. I mean, like,
I even brought him a
I've
shirt.
seen
He
it.
hasn't worn it yet. It's in there.
You didn't bring me a shirt, did you?
Yeah, I did. I brought everybody a shirt.
Oh, I didn't know. I would have wore it if I had known.
No,
Go get it
Go get it now. I'll wear it
Yeah,
now.
go gim on everybody.
Hey, yeah.
That ought to break that.
I said no nipples.
Yeah, you're gonna get 3 nipples now.
No, I did
All of them ringed.
It was chaos actually because we were going to Valhalla. Remember that? And I did the chaotic road to Valhalla, and I started an army from.
Oh, right.
What's the box set with the Dark Age?
Dark Vengeance.
Yeah, I started so I know exactly what he's talking about. Bought a bunch of box sets and just started right from there, right from scratch. And then eBay, you get good deals. I'm like, oh, that's a defiler, yeah. And I just went from there all the way. It took about a year. I did from October to October, and I gave videos of how I was doing. So I know what you're talking about. But that helped because I had a deadline. I mean, I had an event that I was going to.
Right.
So I'm like, I got Valhalla, and then also I was doing the videos. So if you do videos, you got to produce something. You got to produce some sort of product for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're out there. And I have, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude, because I did 131 cultists.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do the zombies. So I have a 131 zombie list with typhus. And yeah, that's what I did, as I just had all that stuff, but then I had typhus to work on. Yeah. So I would do all that and then stop, and then I would work on typhus, and then I'd come back and do cultists.
Now, I would say this. The one advantage of doing 100 and something Space Marines, if you watched any of the airbrush new videos, airbrushing is so wonderful for Space Marines. You get the armor coat nice and smooth.
That's another trick. I just thought of that. And you do that. So if you're going to do airbrushing, here you go. I'm sorry, I'm taking over your channel. But just do your base coat. Like say it's green. So you do a darker green. And then do another lighter green, at that 45-degree angle. And then just hit the top with the lighting effect. What is that called?
Zenithal.
There you go. And then that's it. You just do your details, do a wash, done. Do your eyes, crank them out.
Blackland. Hey, you're the one complaining about me.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of Chris's awesomeness.
What a kiss ass. Oh, Chris, you're so awesome, y'all. Let me kiss your balls.
Oh, here we go. Where's Joey Blowy?
Joey Blowy.
Still in New Jersey.
That guy's a knucklehead. I can't believe you brought his name up here. Anyways.
Where's Jersey at again?
It's that way. What do you think it is? It's not that way.
The fight we had on the plane.
It was underneath us.
Go
we were 35,000 feet up in the air. I got the fireman. He was scared flying.
Ghost to Starman Deluxe at Kris. Have you seen the new GW Artificer tint set? No, I have not.
Tint set?
Tint set, yeah.
Tint set?
Tint set.
Tint.
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 Tint?
Tint. Tint. Oh, tint.
There's an N in there. Tint.
Tint.
Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tint. You know what
Oh,
tint is?
look. Mikey Grovey here. Hello, all you fine-looking gents. Hello, Michael.
Mikey, we miss you.
You just saw him last night.
We saw him
He
this
was
morning.
just here for a whole week.
Oh, yeah.
We went to
The Groving Grove?
Yeah, he went to
Groving
Meeple
Grove.
Mart to go buy some
Meeples.
stuffs.
Is that what they sell there? Meeple Mart? Meeples?
Yeah, Meeples.
You
yes.
can only buy Meeples.
He's buying stuffs with some monies.
Lord Krabby, and drink half the bottle when completing effing drop pods? Effing drop
Yeah.
pods?
Oh yeah, we're drinking
Effing.
half
Effing.
a whiskey bottle.
Oh.
You're using the
Yeah,
bottle as a
I
drop
tried
pod?
assembling
That's brilliant.
drop pods. Oh, I don't even want to think about painting those things.
Airbrush.
Yeah.
Ravenoff 117 Miller. Jeez, that's a mouthful. Hey, did you paint the new Burning of Prospero review set? No, I did not paint that. Steve painted that. Steve stayed up all night painting.
I assembled.
And yeah, he assembled. So
They
yeah.
put me to work.
He's like an Avenger.
Assembled.
Coffee.
Random reference.
Yeah.
Coffee.
My coffee spilled.
Good luck with that coffee.
Maybe you should have put it on the...
Steve stayed up all night to do that for you guys. I helped him for half a day.
Oh man. Where are we now? Oh, Lord Krabby, I finished 5 drop pods. Have left to go. Painted 5 of my Dark Angels. 5 left to go. 5 done. 5 to go.
Lord Krabby, did you paint the inside of the drop pod or just the outside? Because I'm one of those guys.
You don't paint the inside?
I love painting the inside of it, which
okay.
is why I look at that thing and just makes
Do
me
you ever
wanna
paint the
cry.
inside of your Rhino and then all of a sudden it assembles and it's glued shut and you're like, son of a...
The answer is yes. I've done that.
Yeah.
I leave the back door open so that you can see see that I did paint it.
He leaves the back door open.
Yep.
Mickey's Minis. Dry tip.
Notice how he just
Chris?
said that and kept going.
And then
Did you mention the
dry
sponge yet?
tip.
The monkeys will take it the rest of the way back to the dry tip and the lubing here. Here we go.
Here we go. Chris, did you mention the sponge method yet? Yeah, I did. I was talking about it. And plug my channel, please. I did. I plugged the channel. I said, yeah, you sent the video and you made a video showing the thing, and I talked about it. Don't worry, man.
I got you.
I got you.
Tint.
Yes, tint.
TNT.
Tint.
Tint.
Artificial tint, though. No. Can we pull that up? Here, you take my iPad and pull up the GW site. I want to see.
The sound of Chris's awesomeness for a title. I like that one.
No. I stay away from the egotistical kind of ones and stuff like that.
Now I know his password here.
Yeah. Man,
Here we go.
hack.
It's the last 4 of his social.
Heck.
Promote yourself to leader.
Spite you. Oh snap! The tint set sounds awesome. Seems like it's a high pigment thingy to add to your GW paints to change the color. Okay, now you guys got me curious. I gotta see what this crap is now.
Come on.
Johnny Wraith, there he is.
Johnny Wraith. Whoa.
Yo, monkeys. Monkai.
Is that one monkey?
That's how the Eldar pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
No, you got to hit the Canadian flag.
I know.
Don't hit the
I didn't
Bolivian
see
one.
the Ojibwe flag.
No, it's not in there.
There should have been one.
There should be. You're right. There should be.
Damn right.
Dorn Jr., is there an upcoming Cody Root bat rep from this visit or just here for Way the Brush? Nope.
4.
Yeah, there's going to be
4.
Just 4?
Just 4.
You've been here like for a month.
I know. It only seems
that way, doesn't it? You guys are taking a vacation from our vacation.
Yeah.
What's it called again? Artificer Taint?
Just go to paints.
Tint. Yeah, just go to the paints.
TNT.
Where's the paints?
Ben Oz said, guys, never try to paint a Necron Ghost arc after it's already been assembled. Yeah. That way
it's in French.
Lies madness.
It's because you hit Canadian.
Why is that? So you can't get it the little dude inside, I guess?
Duders.
The duders? I guess. Yeah, I can see how that'd be a big pain. Also, magnetizing Ghost Arc 2 would, be a big pain. And painting it, because you pretty much gotta flip the guy over and, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of highlighting do you go with? Right? Like a Ghost Arc. Because the Ghost Arc is the transport or the big gun, right?
Oh, right.
And so, when you're highlighting the big rib cage area, if you went like Zenithal, well, Zenithal's not gonna make sense if you went that way, and then you gotta turn that part upside down, and, you know what I mean? So.
What if they're flying over floodlights? They have to have a different base for it.
Yes, yeah, you could do that, yeah.
They have little lights on the bottom of one base, and there you go.
Yeah. Johnny Ray, Kris, I saw the last Blood Bowl game yesterday. That was brutal.
Blood Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The whole time I was playing Blood Bowl was pretty brutal. I think what the humans' strength is if we play a longer league season, because humans are cheap.
Yeah.
They're well armored and they're well skilled, and they got lots of good positions, stuff like that. But it's the fact that they're a lot cheaper than most of the other armies, other than like goblins and halflings. But that's really their big strength, is that their survivability, because they're fairly cheap, but they got a really good armor. And we, because as the season was like after that last game with Lee, and he beat me, and I pretty much lost like all the games. The game against Josh, I mean, like the first half, I played it wrong. I should have been playing away from him more, like I was playing in the second half, and that game probably would have been a little bit different. Playing against Matt was a lot of bad rolls on his part, but it always seems like he gets a lot of bad rolls, and whenever he's really looking to crush me, and he always gets into the crush him kind of game, and he should be trying to move the ball around a bit more. But I mean, yeah, for me, I mean, like I play humans, more how they should be played, which is finesse, knock guys down when you can or where you can, team up on guys, but then create gaps so that your runner can run through, and because I mean, humans have a fast runner. He moves 8, everybody else moves 6, and the blitzers move 7, I believe. And so humans have got some speed, got some armor, and they're dirt cheap. So humans, again, it's just really, it's the long game, and we didn't play enough games, because at the end of that game with Lee, my rating was the highest. My team rating was the highest, and meanwhile everybody else was taking casualties and stuff like that, and I only ever took 1 casualty, and it was from a guy who was brand new, and so it really wasn't hurting my score at all. And my fan factor was high, everything was high. I had lots of rerolls, I had docs, I had everything, and again, it's just all those games, it was just pivotal moments. The dice would just fail me, and.
That's Blood Bowl.
Yeah, that's Blood Bowl. It's just every time. Like, I don't know if you watch those Blood Bowl games, but watch the ones with me in them, and yeah, you'll see like my dice rolling horrible. When I need that pivotal moment, like knocking guys down, some of that wasn't so bad. And I usually count on just pushes, just to move people around. I don't really count on knocking people down. I count on more of just maneuvering so that I can shoot the gap and run the ball.
And
play it like
pretty good
football.
for that.
Humans are pretty good for that, and. Yeah, it just when I needed to pick up the ball, 1 reroll, 1
Yep.
Guys got ability to catch the ball. The guy's got ability to throw the ball well and re-roll, and the guy's got ability to catch the ball and re-roll, and they always failed. And so,
Not finding your tints here.
no.
No.
Artificial tints?
Yeah.
Maybe it's in
Maybe
brand new.
maybe go to Google.
I tried the new releases.
New release?
Just do a Google search on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Blood Bowl. My first team were the Dwarves. And they were awesome, especially for like an 8-game season because they already come up so skilled.
Mm-hmm.
And you just start, pushing your way around and slowly moving the ball down the field and just grind out a game. I'd win 1-0 or 2-1 when I would win. Then I tried Wood Elves and tried to be a finesse team. And I was not playing Wood Elves like I would Dwarves. I was really trying to do the, push jump through the gaps and, do a bunch of dodges. And I have an amazing ability to roll once. And it was very frustrating because, it's just, you expect to always do something because the probability is on your side. And when you don't, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, exactly. And when you need the dice to succeed in that, you always roll that 1 and 6 at a time, and it's just.
Did not have fun playing Wood Elves.
Just,
I love playing Orcs. Orcs are a great Blood Bowl team.
Yeah, Orcs are probably the best Blood Bowl team, and we didn't have any in this league.
Okay.
But as soon as the new box comes out, like next month, rumor is next month the new box comes out. Lee's gonna pick a box. I'm picking up a box. We're all getting a box, but I'm gonna trade with Lee my Orcs for his humans, so I'll have a nice big roster of humans to go with. And they're all going to get a whole new paint job. I'm going to do them up like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
So
That's what you like this.
The jail
Like 'em.
colors.
the jail colors.
One of their alternate uniforms.
Oh, the Bumblebee uniform. Yeah, they look like
The
bumblebees.
stripes, the vertical stripes.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to do. Well, maybe. No, I won't.
No.
Do that. No. Maybe.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, are you going to freehand the little Steeler icon thing on their shoulder pads? The little dot of blue, little dot of red?
Yeah, probably
I
could.
like-
It's
I
only
like
on one.
them.
It's only on one side of the helmet. They don't have it on
Yeah.
both sides of the helmet. It's only on
Ah.
one side.
Only one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're one of the few teams that only have the logo on one side of the helmet. Bet on sex. So play humans like elves.
So I've seen that if you Google it, it'll take you to Bolter and Chainsaw, and there's some leaked
Oh, maybe it's
information there.
maybe it's like a White Dwarf article or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it now.
I'm trying to find you some pictures of them.
Oh, you got it now.
They're coming out on Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Chris.
Jeez.
Here you go.
Emperor's Champion. Okay. Emperor's Champion. Got to resist buying Prospero box set. Still got 15 Marines to complete, but a box of some Templar Brethren upgrades and Pollux are going to be my reward. I like Pollux.
Hey, the sisters, because I got to see the actual. I mean, it's up now. You guys is bat rep now of a review.
Is it?
Yeah, it's up today.
Yeah.
So I can say this, but the sisters, phenomenal. They rocked. They do really well.
Yeah, I'm sure rule-wise they really kick ass. I'm not really that crazy about the models. They
There's
look like
that.
elves.
But I mean, the rules are what in this white dwarf,
Yeah.
and they just played it. They just played it.
Are they all flamey and melt-a-gunny?
No, they're totally anti-psyker, like big time.
Oh, cool.
They have anti-psyker grenades that make you roll on a peril.
I love it.
So you just throw it, and they make that makes the psyker in the group roll on the peril of warps.
Okay.
So you can kill a psyker.
Well, that's a nice fluffy theme because they're part of the
Yeah,
Hunters,
and
right?
they just shut down
The
psychers. They just have like a bubble. Like you just rush them into combat, no psyker abilities. And they can turn off a power that's already gone off. So like say you cast invisibility on a unit or something like that, you run those guys up to it, boom, visibility gone.
Do you think they'll be a main army? Or do you think they're going to be an allied
I think they're going to do a
detachment?
main army, but why not? Why wouldn't GW do it? I mean, you got the
No, I mean,
Inquisition.
do you think the meta is going to take him as a detachment or as a main army? Like an
Don't know what
ally,
else comes out.
an ally to shut down invisibility. It's like, here comes the invisibility star, and you're like, oh, got my sisters, shut it down.
I think, and it's too early to tell, and I'm not a huge tournament player, but I think some people are going to start bringing them in tournaments just to shut down psychers.
Yeah.
If that's a big thing in tournaments, but I mean that's exactly what they do, and they're not too bad. They hit. They got bolters and swords. You can mix match, so you don't have to just all have all bolters. You can have a couple swords. You can have a couple bolters and flamers. That's what it is. Flamers. So you can have a mix of them, and it's like a mercenary detachment. So you can have your Space Marines. Boop. They'll grab them.
That's right.
Off you go.
An allied group.
An allied group. Off you go.
Okay, so we'll go back a page here or two. Artificer set. The tints. What they look like to me is...
Kind of like an ink.
No. See? So high
Oh,
pigment.
you add them to other
3
paints.
milliliter pots,
That is cool.
and you only need to change only a tiny amount. Now, see, I don't know why they're going with something like this rather than kind of getting people to just kind of mix their colors like normally. But the thing is, though, is with these things, what it looks like is, have you ever tried to mix, say, for example, say you wanted to get Uriel yellow or
nice.
Everland Sunset yellow brighter, but you didn't want to add white because it would change the value, and it would change the saturation, right?
Got it.
So now you can add this yellow to something like that, keep the saturation, but go brighter and go for something different than, say, like Uriel yellow. It would actually be like Everland Sunset, but more saturation. It'd be brighter, but would still have that nice, vibrant yellow color to it. I think that's what this is for.
Okay. I'm assuming these are mixing sticks for.
Yeah, well, because it says it's quite thick.
1, 2, 3.
It's probably like the Citadel Dries.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
It's
10 pots, it looks like.
Or these could very well be pigments.
Oh, there you go.
This could very well be a pigment set. Because
They talk about high pigment colors.
Yeah. This could be just pigments.
Do you think people are going to just try and paint with that?
Yeah, somebody will.
You can paint with just pigments.
That'd be awesome.
Screaming chibi models?
Yeah, you can throw pigment.
That's a
You
new
can throw the
tactic.
pigment right onto them all.
You just make them so bright, people are like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like a new website. Screaming chibi models. Go.
But yeah, so this sounds interesting, and I definitely will have to order a set to play with, because
Are you going to order a set or you can have Matt order a set?
both.
Matt order a set. Come on.
Duh.
Why would I pay for that?
Why would I pay?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when I can make a bazillion videos out of it, and then once people start using it, I mean,
And once Matt's not looking.
whatever.
Well, it just looks like yellow.
Do you actually paint at home or do you?
No, I don't paint at home. No, I don't paint at home anymore at all.
Has your wife ever asked you to paint the inside of the house?
No, I haven't even touched my canvases in a while.
Okay.
He would do a video of it.
Yeah.
Make sure you tape off the ceiling.
There's your Bob Ross Christmas special. Chris
Well, don't you
painting on a
remember
canvas.
when I was painting the wall?
Yeah. Oh, I missed that one.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. There's a video where it was behind the vault, and I was painting the wall, and so then we changed it, and so it looked like I was painting space.
Oh, because you're green.
Yeah,
Guy.
it's green screen,
He's
dude.
good
So anyway, yeah.
I want to see. April Fools. There you go. Is there an April Fool's show coming up? We should.
In April?
If you ever have an April 1st Saturday show, Chris does Bob Ross. You get the big wig,
Big wig. Yeah.
paint some happy trees. Happy
Oh
Space
god.
Marines.
Happy Space Marines. Not 111 of them.
Happy
Congo,
dog.
I can imagine using them for highlights using the same color, so the highlights don't seem to be totally different color of red and yellow. Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it like that, because like I said, this might be a pigment set, and you're going to be able to change the value of the color, but still be able to keep the saturation in the color. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
Somebody will come up with something really cool to do with them.
Yeah.
Because
will be YouTube videos.
Well,
coming
because
out.
there's like a little guide here, right? Throwing in cyan into dark, and you're getting a really dark kind of cyan, right?
Nice.
And so there's this little quick little guide here. So I'm very interested. 3 millimeter pots, though. Like those are small. Those are what, like in the little Lord of the Ring box sets you get. Those tiny little.
Well, you probably don't need that much, right?
No
That's what they're
pigments.
saying.
Yeah, I mean, like I've got.
They probably dry out anyways, knowing.
I got like these Vallejo pigments here,
Oh, hello.
and I mean, like
Yeah, but look at
I use them
It's smoking.
somewhat infrequently, but yeah.
I don't think you should inhale that.
I wouldn't inhale it. You crazy? But yeah, that's how you know you got some good pigments. Is that it clouds up when you dust it around a bit.
That's what he snorts pigments.
Yeah.
Or dust. I felt so Michael Phelps there for a second. Here, want to take a hit?
Yeah, I do want to take a hit.
Ow! I walked into that one. I deserve it.
Oh man.
No throat punching.
He's been
Cock-
violent. He's been punching people in the throat.
Cock King 555. April the 1st is a Saturday in 2017.
Oh, there you go! Thank you for looking that up. There's your show.
There it is.
There it is.
There it
Will you
is.
do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Are you gonna get the rainbow wig like they wear at the sports arenas?
No, I've been meaning to do a bit of a spoof of Bob Ross, either
you
in
got
miniature
to.
painting or
He's iconic.
because I already have like my illustration board and I already have my easel and everything like that, and I was just gonna do a little, making a happy little space marine with explosions and and stuff like that.
Maybe a self-portrait.
A self-portrait
As a space marine.
as a space marine.
So you just have a helmet.
Just a helmet.
That's me in there, can't you tell? Just
Yeah.
a little bit of hair coming out from underneath.
Yeah, he looked like Troy Polamalu. It was the
The football player.
Yeah, football
Oh,
player.
Palomalo.
Yeah, thank you. Have
He's a space
have,
marine.
have the hair
Like
coming out the
coming
back
out.
of the helmet.
Just all coming right out.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Way the Brush 136 and the Three Stooges.
Yep.
Two Stooges.
Anyway, okay, let's do another email because we can. This one's a bit of a long one. Time we at 1 o'clock.
Wow,
Oh my
halfway there.
gosh. It's amazing how fast time flies.
When you're being annoyed.
Pain-O-Rama 3000. This is from Pete. Just Pete. Hey Chris, thank you for all the incredible videos. Until this year, I've been on a 10-odd year hiatus from the hobby, and only just got back into wargaming as I need a break from staring at computer monitors all day. Your quick tips and Way the Brush videos basically reignited my passion for painting. I have a huge amount of respect for you, supporting so many people as they venture into our awesome hobby, and I wish more people knew about you. Well, thank you. I've been working on a Steel Legion army since January of this year, and it has the model range. It was the model range that was a 15-year-old.
Woo!
As a 15-year-old,
I
yeah,
remember
I
when
couldn't
those came
justify
out.
collecting. Yeah, but as a 30-year-old, I'm finally getting around to doing. Every non-vehicle model is metal, and that's how it should be. To give you some context, this army uses techniques you taught me, including age debrast, weathering, blending, glazing, and blacklining. I'm really proud of what I've accomplished, and was thrilled to earn a gold in the Armies on Parade in my local store this weekend.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. That is awesome. I've attached some images on my Armies on Parade board and some select shots of different units. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Thank you again for all that you do. Your impact on painters like me is huge. Pete in Melbourne, Australia. P.S. The backing board is hand painted. For some reason, I keep getting asked. Okay. Well, thank you, Pete.
I loved those models. I always wanted to do like a Nurgle cultist army using those models. They already have the gas masks.
And so he won a gold?
Yeah,
He won a gold for this.
that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I like
Beautiful.
yeah, that's really cool. It's like Hive City.
Some
and
people
everything.
have such talent.
Yeah.
And then there's us.
Then yeah,
And
then there's me.
then there's us. Oh,
I'm a
look,
paint by numbers kind of guy.
I like this little billboard sign here on the side here.
Billboard Baggins.
Oh, we got a nice clear shot of this, man.
Yeah, nice camera work too, huh?
Yeah. Now, is that supposed to be sponge or is that supposed to be like fire?
I think it's supposed to be fire.
You think it's fire?
Yeah, little fires kicking up
Sure
here
it's
and
not,
there.
you sure it's not moss?
Yeah, yeah.
Look in the back.
I think it's fire.
You think
I
it's
think
fire?
it's fire. Those are just like little, little fires burning here and there, and then you
Fire,
got the
fire,
whole
fire, 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 fire.
fire, fire, fire.
Okay, so
Yes.
awesome. You got your Psychers over there, Hellhounds, Chimera, Sentinel. Of course, we have a what's that?
Vindicare
Calexis.
assassin. Ah, okay.
Yeah, Calexis.
One of the
does-
assassins.
Duders. Of course, the Steel Legion guys. Can you get these guys anymore? I know, like, GW has been putting the classic models up, but is Steel Legion part of that?
I don't know.
Because I know you can get like the Mordians and the Talarans.
I'm afraid
Maybe
to see how much.
Ford
I'm
World?
afraid to see how much they charge for them.
Yeah. Commissar Yarg. Lots of chimeras. Always with the chimeras.
Yeah.
The command section.
Jungle Hype. Those are the Jungle Fighters. Huh?
Yeah, these are the older ones though. They're all pewter. Well, they could be fun cats, but they're all pewter.
If this is from 15 years ago, yeah, they're the computer models. Metal.
Very good stuff. And of course, let's have a look at the Valkyrie. I like this. Look at this thing. I've always liked this vehicle. Oh, you didn't paint the
The glare.
Yeah, like well, he painted the glass. Like he didn't paint the interior. He hid the interior. You know what I mean? Whereas
Maybe he did, and he just went, "Oh, I just glued the canopy."
Oh, yeah.
Like we talked about.
Oh,
James.
oh. Anyway,
Looks good.
It looks really good. I like it. I dig it. Really good stuff. And of course, congratulations on a win.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
It looks well. It's well earned, I think, because the whole all the models look really really great. But I like the whole composition here, and I like you got that backdrop on there, and you got this tower here that kind of ties in with the background, and it makes it feel like we're looking at the Steel Legion coming out of what is it, Armageddon, I believe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, we got more pictures.
Hive and Furnace. Okay. Welcome to Fabulous Hive and Furnace.
Very very cool. When I see this kind of stuff too, it always, kind of helps motivate me to get more my crap done too. Mm-hmm. Believe it or
Nice
not.
shot.
Yeah, I like
Where's
that.
the lens flare?
It needs lens flare. That's right. It does need lens flare.
It does. It looks so much more awesome that way. Beautiful job getting the nice, clear, well-lit pictures.
Yes. Really nice weathering too. I like the weathering.
Isn't it nice to see somebody who has talent? Jody Kris.
Well, he's got the rusting in there, and he's got the. Yeah, it's really nice.
it's in the right spots too. It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't the Steel Legion taking care of their vehicles?
I don't think I've ever seen this guy with the orc jaw.
Is he getting the? He's got to be getting the eyes too, huh? Or is he? Hard to tell.
Oh, this guy's got an orc glyph on him too. I don't think I've ever seen those models. I wonder where those guys are from.
Maybe conversions.
Indeed.
They're trying to be orky.
One thing I've always wanted to do was get a bunch of servitors, play a scenario like a Zone Mortalis or something like that. Get a bunch of servitors, paint them up dark, flesh necrotic, and do like a Borg scenario where they, you know what I mean? Like they're just going around and then just they infect a marine and he becomes Borg, and then you got more Borg running around. I know, really geeky, I know, but
These must be metal, huh? Because he didn't drill out the heavy bolter there.
he didn't drill it out.
How could you possibly win a gold medal without undrilled out weapons?
How do you sleep at night?
I don't know. Ambium, I guess.
You, sir, are worse than Hitler. Very nice. You got like little streaks going on. Man, oh man, this is really good stuff.
It is, isn't it? Gosh.
And I'm sitting on a bunch of Imperial Guard at home, and you know what? I should.
Oh yeah, from the GIM.
Yeah, and like I've been thinking of doing them like World War II, painting them up like just World War II schemes and something like that. Like I imagine I've got like the Stormlord at home, and I want to do it up in like a mustard yellow kind of camo scheme.
Okay.
Right.
What army would you be basing it off of?
Oh, I don't know. Initially, what I wanted to do, because I still have Gaunt and like my Tanith, and Victoria Miniatures sells models that look like the Tanith. Okay. I'd love to do like a Tanith army, right out of Gaunt's Ghosts.
Okay.
And my favorite story is Necropolis, where the Imperial Guard that were part of the defense of the Hive, they were Pask's. I think they were the Blue Bloods, I believe. And their color scheme was a mustard yellow.
Okay.
And then there was somebody else. I can't remember. There was a bunch of stormtroopers, and they were from another world. And yeah, really nice pictures, man.
By the way, the heavy bolter on the hull mounted was drilled out on that last model. So you're redeeming yourself. I'm assuming it was just metal. Hard to drill those things.
Really solid work here, man. Barrel.
I wasn't going to say anything. We're already causing controversy.
Yeah. Really nice work, man.
Nice gemming. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if it needs more DACA, though.
More DACA? Yeah.
Always need more DACA.
Really good stuff. Man, oh man.
Just keeps going.
It's okay for this guy to send 20 pictures.
Well, it's okay for anybody.
I can send. Can I send you 20 pictures?
Sure, if you want to send 20 pictures.
Okay.
of your work.
Oh. My summer vacation.
Yeah, my vacation.
Should we just send in pictures of us here?
Okay,
Yeah.
Python fans, here's a picture of Uncle Ted at the side of the house, but you can still see the front of the house.
It looks like you put a heavy layer of gloss on the
I know,
lenses too.
look at-
That looks really cool.
Yo, dog.
Very cool. Lehman Russes. Russes?
Russisai?
What is the plural for Lehman Russes?
Russisi.
It's not Russes.
Racinos.
Is it just Lehman Russ?
A flock.
Yeah, a flock of
Of
Russes.
A flock of Russes?
And
Reese's?
they run.
They
They,
take
they shoot so far away. 64 inches.
Oh,
No one
man.
can get away.
They drilled out the rust barrels.
Very nice work, man.
She's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, here's the Eversor. Oh, look at the black. Oh, look at the black. Nice turquoise.
Now, here's a question, because there's a common mistake people make that they will prime in black or they'll paint flat black and then just kind of highlight from there, and then you don't get any shadows. And I've been trying to find a good base black to work with. It's almost like I'm looking for like a dark gray or something where I can still shade it and have some shadows in the depth, and then you're coming up a little bit.
If you're painting black, I mean, here this is a really good example of painted black.
Right.
He's probably gone with Abaddon black as his base color, and then he started off with Incubi darkness and built up to probably what was Sotek green. But the key is
He's keeping the incubi black in the recesses and then just layering up from there.
well, the key is the key is that his Incubi darkness would have been a very small highlight here.
Okay.
And then his highlights just get gradually smaller. You can see like on the arm
Sure,
here.
because I tend to layer paint like that as well.
But you keep the highlights very, very, very minimal. Like see on the thigh here,
Uh-huh.
it's just a line.
Right.
So you got still this dominant black area. And so with black, when painting black, yeah, you're best off like almost it's basically edge highlighting,
Right.
where you just have, you just have just the edges, and you know what I mean, like, and it's.
I guess what I'm saying though is I like to have my base coat be just a little bit high, a little bit brighter or lighter tint.
I agree with Mr. Whiskey here, McWhiskey. There's Vallejo has a really dark gray. I use the same one, and it's a gray, but it looks black far
Yeah.
away. But you can still shade it with colors. And
Because I mean, you can do a wash on it, but kind of what I like doing is I like to, you can prime it black and then just go ahead and build up build the base coat up and then start doing the highlighting from that so that you have the shadowing as well as the edge highlighting.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you're going with black though, I mean, yeah, you can start off with say a base tone of a dark gray, light gray, whatever.
Right.
You can even start off with white, okay, and build your shadows all the way down to black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But to save yourself time,
Sure.
you're better off just starting with pure black.
Yeah.
And building up 2 or 3 highlights just along the edges, just along the dominant key points of the armor, like say the corners, just the elbow joint, I mean, things just where they're just key elements, and that'll make the armor feel black without and then of course you can always highlight with grays. Grays are really fine,
But I like the turquoise. Yeah, I do like
the turquoise gives you that blue black
Yeah.
highlight, which is really nice.
I first saw that at a grand tournament back in the mid '90s, and it occurred to me that you could use teal for something like that because I was always going gray. And the minute I saw that, I changed it.
Well, you can use anything. Another fun one is use Ushabti bone or screaming skull to highlight black and mix your blacks with that, and that'll give you a very warm black.
Sure.
And it's not quite gray because it has those hints of browns in it, and it's a really fun way of highlighting black,
Okay.
like the weathering on the claw.
Yeah, because look, on this cloak, he looks like he's going up with grays as opposed to the blues.
That might be the camera light. I don't know.
That could be. His lighting's been so good though. It makes it seem like.
I mean, if
he's got some turquoise in the collar there.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
there's a little bit.
yeah. Do you agree, John? Are you finally chiming in here, man?
So you can certainly see the turquoise on the cabling there.
Oh, yeah. Crap, I go all the way back.
I had to say something.
I just had to say
we had to go back
something.
again. Oh my god.
Oh god.
German gray. Vallejo model color German gray.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mickey's. Thank you,
And the
Mickey.
cable, yeah.
German gray is a pretty well used color.
Is it Germans?
Is it Germans?
Just German, not Zid German. That's a different highlight. It's one color up.
Yeah, I like. And typically, too, whenever you see Commissary Arc, this claw is always done red. And people always just do it red because the first ever Commissary Arc was done with a red claw, and it always seems like he always just gets done with a red claw. I like that this is a yellow. Very, very cool, man. Thank you for sending that in. What was his name? Pete? What was that his name?
Pete.
Pete. So long ago now. Almost forgot who sent that in. Well, thank you, Pete. That was great, and congratulations on the win, and thank you for the kind words. So, where are we in these comments here? In the monkeys, in the chat.
Mick Whiskey, no drill, worse than Hitler.
Drill out those barrels, people. Drill them out.
Take the time. It makes such a huge difference. I used to paint the barrels black.
Yeah, same
Drilling
here.
out makes a huge difference. Now, then again, they're metal models. It's a pain in the butt. I'm sorry, but
yeah, metal models. It is a pain, but
still,
but there's been such a huge shift from metal models that now everything is.
That's a unique army. You don't really see that.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is plastic or resin or fun cast.
Now, that being said, I've got about 30 or 40 Dwarf Thunderers from the old metal models, and
really?
There's no way I'm going back and drilling out those barrels. I'll just suck it up.
But those guns, aren't they big blunderbusses?
Those are the Chaos Dwarfs.
Oh.
Mine look like rifles.
Where are we? Don't know.
Garden Modern Camo. You guys
Ravenov.
Never enough DACA.
DACA Codex Dan. Why did Dan join us?
I don't know. I was looking for his name. I didn't see it.
No, I think they were just talking about because you said more DACA.
Okay.
Oh, more DACA.
You always need more DACA.
Ben Osick, excuse me, Chris. That's not an Eversaur. No, it's not. It's a
Thing.
Colexus.
It's an assassin.
It's assassin. Assassin.
Judy Chop.
Ravenov 117 Miller. I should show you my Imperial Fist 4th Company. My friend did it. Did you probably? My friend did.
I should show you the Imperial Fist 4th Company. My friend did. You'd probably something. He probably hit return. His fingers hit return on his keyboard, and we never get to see.
Either way,
he died in typing it.
Or he might have died.
Kessel.
Suddenly, the cartoonist died midway through the chase.
Oh, jeez, I hit the table. John.
Jeez.
Sorry, I need to close my eyes.
Michelle take turns kicking his ass.
Roger that.
No! You have to plane ride.
Watch out, he's getting. One day we're gonna be old and he's not.
Yeah.
It's
I know, and that's my boy. He's bigger than me. And
beer.
Yeah,
it's
beer.
the great way to bond with your son.
Please don't hurt me. Tabby at Kris. Are there any advantages to boiling the tap water I'd use to thin the paints, or is it more of a bother than it's worth?
I've never heard that.
If you've got really harsh water, then you may want to. I've never really had an issue with.
But boiling's not going to get rid of the hardness, is it?
Boiling typically gets rid of the hardness of the water.
It gets sticking into the pot.
It evaporates it and everything like that. But
It's cheaper just to go buy a distilled water can at that point.
yeah, you can get distilled. I mean,
but
if you find the paint acting really funny, I mean, if you live somewhere where your water is really funny, or you got well water or something like that, and it's like no good anymore for whatever horrible reason.
I'm a chemist. Stop it! You're killing me. You can't boil off the metals in the water. You're boiling off the water. You're concentrating the. You're actually concentrating the metal ions in the water by boiling it.
Well, then why is it like well water? and there's some problem, they say boil the water.
Yeah, because you're trying to get rid of the bacteria that's going to
Bacteria.
make you sick.
Oh,
Infection
Wait,
and
so
Go get some deionized water.
yeah.
okay, there you go.
$1 a gallon at the grocery store. It'll last you forever.
I've never had an issue with using well water or anything like that.
I haven't either.
We just push Rue's buttons. Like,
Yeah.
start talking
That
bad
was just
chemistry.
like a spike in the brain. I couldn't let that one go. Sorry. I can let lots of things go. I can't let that one go.
No,
I owe it to my almost minor in chemistry to
You're almost minor?
to smash that one down.
yeah. So I really wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if anything, just use some bottled water or whatever, and in your mixing cup.
It'd make your water hot.
It definitely. It'll make your paint flow a lot smoother because it's so warm. Like that brush.
You know what though?
It might help with the flow,
Avoid,
actually.
but don't use really warm water or even boiling water, like when you're rinsing your brushes or anything like that. Don't do that.
Ooh, why not?
You'll loosen up the glue.
Oh.
You'll
brush.
you'll warm up the glue in
Why
the furrow.
are you putting
Rinsing in warm
oh.
water, like
Well,
rinsing in really warm.
why are you dipping your painting brushes in glue? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah. Okay. Now that he's dead, I'm taking over the show. Welcome to Wave the Brush.
No, shoot him first, then you...
All right. Anyway,
Hey, no shooting.
no shooty.
We're in the assault face now.
Ben Osik, why?
Haven't you been holding it since the
why
shooting
would
phase?
that do anything? Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom. I've
He's
been
been
holding
holding
that
it
since
since
the
the
shooting
second
phase.
phase.
Clayton Tate, episode 136. Drill your barrel to get the gold. I like it.
Don't you want to lube your barrel?
No,
Lube your barrel
to drill it out,
Drill your lube.
to get the gold.
to get the gold at an inch at a time.
Oh,
Oh, just the tip.
oh, come on. You can do better than that.
That's what she said.
No, him.
Oh, well, we'll see. Chris has been known to change the titles. Something, but we might hit some other topic. But
Spread to you, Chris. Battlefield 1, am I right? Battlefield 1, yes, is awesome. And, it's
Battlefield 2?
great.
3.
Battlefield?
4.
Have you played Battlefield 1?
No.
But you like Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
Did you play Battlefront?
Yes.
You know how they made if you play Battlefield 4 in a while? Like in the last,
No.
say, couple months?
No.
No?
'cause It's on Xbox and I have Xbox One.
Yeah, it's on Xbox One. Anyway,
No, I haven't bought it yet.
oh, well, because like Battlefront, since Battlefront came out, if you play Battlefront, okay, you know how the user interface looks?
Mm-hmm.
They've changed Battlefield, so it looks like that. So Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 have that same cleanish user interface like that. And so it's all right, but I mean, I don't know.
You play on the Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox One.
Make sure you get his
Ooh, can we get
Xbox
gamer
account and go-
My gamer tag is Fatal Terminus. That's my gamer tag. So on Xbox One, okay, you look me up, but put it. Can you write a short message in the thing? No, it always just says, "Hey, add me," right?
Monkey.
No, but you can't add a message in the when you send somebody a message, like
Oh, friend request.
Yeah, friend request. Because you have to say it to me because my daughter plays under the same gamer tag, but on the 360, and my son and I play on the Xbox One under Fatal Terminus.
So you have to send Chris an email.
So you have to send. You have to say if you're sending a friend request, make sure you're sending like that. You identify yourselves as either the monkey, as a monkey, or as
Monkey.
a monkey. Yeah, as a monkey. I
And you
guess.
might want to send the email a day in advance so you give him a little
Yeah,
bit of
give me
time
a
to
little.
look
Yeah,
for it.
give me a little bit of warning.
Well, can you ignore friend requests, or do you have to address
Yeah.
it right then and
Yeah,
there?
no.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well
can,
then you
you
can
can ignore them. You
Okay.
can
Yeah.
delete them.
send,
Well,
send a friend request and $10.
Well, it's because my daughter gets lots of friend requests, and she tells people to piss it, and son gets friend requests, and it's like, no, I don't even know who you are, and go away.
Okay.
So, because you know what though, I really should build up more friends on Xbox One because I play like a lot of World of Tanks, and playing World of Tanks with teammates is very helpful.
A lot.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Battlefield is another one. Should always play with friends, and of course Overwatch. Lots of people. I mean,
Overwatch. Call
Overwatch.
of Duty coming out now.
Nah, Call of Duty can.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's coming out.
But
It comes with a remastered version of Modern Warfare,
Yeah,
which is awesome.
exactly.
Which is
But
like
you
the
got to
only-
buy the game, and you can't just go back into EB or GameStop, whatever, and bring the game back in. You have to buy the game and keep the game. It's like herpes. Like you're in. You're in. Once you have it,
You're fully
you're
in.
stuck with it. Even though all you wanted was Modern Warfare, the remastered edition. Yeah, you're stuck with the new version of Call of Duty, which is Titanfall version, 3. That's what it looks like. It looks
Boots on
like
ground. That's
it looks like Titanfall. It's it's crap. It's crap. It's crap. It's crap.
Tell us how you really feel.
thanks for stating the obvious.
Quillian Jacobs, have you tried Titanfall 2 yet? No, I'm not really one for Titanfall. I'm not really into like the over sci-fi kind of stuff. I mean, I like sci-fi, but in the video games, first-person shooters, I'm more of a World War II Modern Warfare kind of guy. I don't know why that is. I'm not like Halo. I can't stand
what
Halo.
about Division? You played
Division?
Tom Clancy's
I like the
Division?
Oh, like Ghost Recon and stuff like that.
No,
It's a third-person shooter.
yeah.
Virus basically takes New York, and you're
Zombie outbreak. Kind of,
not a zombie, but it's a virus, and lots of people are dying. And basically, it's anarchy. So you're sent in from the military underneath a special order to martial law.
Okay.
You're the law because everything
Right.
has gone to hell in a handbasket. So you run around and you do missions, but basically it's a shooting RPG. Basically,
Right,
And
because-
there's more to it than that, but it's an RPG, and you can hook up with your friends and do stuff, or you can just go out.
No.
They have missions that you can do, and also what's kind of the dynamic with it is that occasionally the bodies will spawn treasure or loot that lets you customize your guns to increase the firepower or your skill sets and things
That's
like
the
that.
RPG.
So you can actually customize your character the way you want it to go and make it more effective in what you like to do. It's I know
It has its moments.
I know Hugh was playing it and really liked
Yeah,
it.
we
John plays
we
a
all
lot of
play.
it.
Well, the latest one from Tom Clancy, the Siege.
Wild.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
The
Rainbow
Rainbow
Six.
Six Siege. That one was pretty cool, and I didn't play it that much, but I was watching my son play a lot. And what I really liked was that you can shoot out like a little hole in the wall and look through the hole in the wall and peck guys off like from the safety.
Oh, that's
within.
nice.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's kind of realistic because I mean you shoot through the floors, you can shoot through you can pretty much shoot people from any which way because it's like realistic bullets, right? So if a guy's hiding in the corner and there's one guy's got like a heart monitor and he can see you're in the corner, he whips out the shotgun, just bang, 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 guy's dead in the corner.
I
Got me.
don't know if it was this game, one of the games Jonathan was playing. He runs around, there's a window, he takes a shot at it just to shoot out the window. What was the one with the airport where you guys would
Airport.
it was a first person shooter. One of the things was like an airport, and the other one's a subway.
Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 3. He would just shoot out the windows because being a little punk.
Was it
Look, there's a window not destroyed.
the airport? Is that the one where you're going through and you're just murdering everybody?
Yeah.
No. You let her play that?
His mother did.
Ruse on the board.
Because man, I was like, because I usually sit and watch my games with my son, right? Even though he was small, I let him play, these kind of, R-rated kind of games.
It looked the same as every other shooter. The guys are running around, you shooting
No,
the guy.
they're Russians and they're just murdering people.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like
You're the bad guys on that mission, and you mass murder.
It even says it, like right at the
airport.
beginning. There's a certain, like when you bought the game originally, it came right up and said there's a certain mission that
yeah.
you can skip.
I don't
Isn't the mission called No
this,
Russian?
I don't remember this being a campaign. I don't think I ever saw the campaign. The one I'm just talking about. There's like a 747 on the tarmac, and you can run inside and run up and down.
Oh yeah.
And hide
You
in the
are a
back.
bad parent.
Go on the top.
You are a bad parent. I will
Well,
explain
Jonathan
this.
hasn't killed anybody yet, near
No.
as I can tell.
I'll explain
I
to
don't
you
know. It
later.
starts
Off
with
camera.
spilling coffee though.
Hmm?
Starts with spilling coffee.
Oh,
Anyway,
Can it be cured with Timbits?
yes, it can
Yes.
be
Oh,
cured.
oh God.
Lots.
Everybody's saying we're way off topic. Like,
Kobe some of the Timbits.
I thought they brought it full circle, then went off on a tangent. That's what I do. Okay. This was a
Where are
miniature
we?
painting show, yes. Let's go to an email.
Yeah, let's do an email because we're lost. Everything. Yeah, it's everything under the sun, man. It's everything under the sun. As I warned you guys in the beginning,
It is a gamer lifestyle.
It is,
Yes.
and we all share these similar kind of things. Some of us, some of you guys who are not parents, really don't identify and be like, no, like who cares? Like it's just a video game. But some of us who are parents,
Yeah.
we're pretty serious about, what kind of things we, expose our kids today. Mickey's Minis, any tips today? You know what? I have.
There's a guy that's been begging. I've been watching him for
What?
tips on towel camouflage.
Because, I have the camera ready.
Oh, there you go.
And,
I tried, man. I saw you. Whoa.
Oh, I see you. Hi. See you. Look at
Wow,
the look
nice
at the
dash.
epic beard.
the beard.
Oh, see,
Oof.
this is how you can
Good
see
grief.
things that you're not supposed to see.
Oof. Jeez.
Don't go up your nose.
Okay, I think the ratings just went down again.
Yeah.
Oh, you go to infinity.
Go to infinity.
And beyond.
Yeah, I mean, we could have done
We
some.
could've.
We could have. I mean, it's half an hour. I mean, I
I
have
don't
to set
wanna
the camera up.
Towel
And
camouflage.
Any
Towel
tips on
cam-
towel camouflage? He's been asking like a bunch.
any tips on towel camouflage? It all depends on what kind of camouflage you want to go for. Do you want to go for the typical kind of wavy, curved kind of shapes, the abstract kind of shapes, or do you want to go for the digital kind of look, the modern digital kind of stuff? On larger vehicles, it obviously is a little bit easier to do because you can simply just draw out the shapes and fill them in. On smaller models, I do have a few videos in the Mini Wargaming Vault on doing digital camouflage. It looks a bit like digital camouflage, but basically it is kind of drawing out little squares on the model, and then taking a sponge, and then just very carefully, and how you kind of line the sponge, you can kind of create the indication of these lines with the little dots, and it'll give you the look of digital camo. But it will obviously not be pure digital camo, because if you're right, you'll see it's just little shapes. But I mean, at a distance, it'll have that impression of looking like digital camo. I have a few videos in the vault on doing digital camo, like doing city, desert, and jungle is the other one. But I also have some other ones. Tau, really, I was showing them on Imperial Guard models, or maybe with Space Marines. But either way, you can apply it to Tau as well. And really, the other thing is with Tau is how do you want to have the camouflage to appear? Do you want to appear uniformly over the model surface, or do you simply just want the armor to look like it's camouflage, and then the undercloth is a different color, or is painted in greens, and then his armor is camouflage green, which would look really, really cool, I think. It's really how do you want to go about doing it? Again, with the vehicles, because the vehicles have all these wonderful flat sections on them where you could have camouflage and you have the armor trim and things like that.
I think Steve just died.
So, you okay over there,
Steve,
Steve?
you alright? Oh god.
Is it Steve?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Okay.
He shifted and the whole world shook.
No kidding. Steve, get in here. We got room for a mountain. Here it
Yes,
comes.
Steve, come
Steve!
here.
Oh, yay!
Steve!
Come in. Come in.
Yeah,
Get your little.
Come on, Steve.
Get your little.
Were you sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get over. Steve,
Well,
get over.
Dave,
Come on, Steve. Get over here.
There's no chair. You gotta get him a chair.
Welcome back from the mountain.
I'm good. They can see my the
Groinage.
Your massiveness.
Well, see, you don't look as massive back there, though.
That's good.
He does it. By the way, that's a little tip. I did a bat rep with him. He goes, "Stand forward," and I'm
Don't
going to
give away all
stand
the
back.
secrets.
You can't give all
You
these-
can't give away all the secrets. I'll slap him later.
I stood about 4 feet behind my guests.
Spoiler
The intros.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Holy man.
He looks like he's just, he looks like
John
he
Sure.
looks like Frodo.
See, look, now look, there goes his rating. Steve is love. Steve is life.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Steve is love, Steve.
That's gotta
We have
stop,
totally
guys.
hijacked the way of. Har, har, har.
Yeah, so hopefully that kind of helps with doing camouflage. Like I said, I do have quick tips for that. I've done a few videos on the subject matter. Again, it's really entirely how you want to camouflage with the model. Do you want it to have uniformly camouflage the entire thing, or do you want to just have those big armor panels camouflage, or the troopers? You just want to have the armor camouflage and then the cloth bits stay. Again, whole whack ton of ways of doing them.
Separate conversation, dude.
Huh? Oh no.
What?
I'll squeeze it in here.
Ghost of Starman Deluxe. 5 people in Way of the Bush must be some kind of record. I think it is.
No. Do we have 6?
We have 6.
Spring break.
Spring break, we had 6?
Yeah.
About 18 months ago.
Cody keeps talking. He's annoyed paranoia, so that counts as 2.
No.
I was the same annoyed paranoid back there. I probably had a couple extra personalities too.
It was in the other office over there.
You had Hugh and Mike.
And
Myself,
Drewski.
John,
Kevin.
Drewski. Because
What's
that's
up?
where Drewski was going out and getting burritos for everybody.
That's right. He had burritos. Drewski had
Does that make you hungry
burritos.
for
Yes,
lunch?
it does actually. Yes.
Drewski, if you're watching this after the recording, burritos
Burritos.
are my one weakness.
Thomas Huntley, Steve, tell Josh that ogres are brain dead and he should not get another Iron Blaster. Cheers, buddy.
That's why he likes to play. You don't have to think when you play ogres. You just go forward and you scream. It's like orcs, but with less thinking.
Because orcs are cunning. As well as brutal.
Late in the sandwich story, Steve looks 78% more baller with the hat.
Oh, at least. Maybe 70.
At least
Point 2,
70%.
repeating, of course.
More baller.
Yeah, totally.
You're balling?
I'm balling.
Oh my god.
This is why we can't have nice
There you
things.
Oh no, you gotta get him. You gotta go. Like, you gotta do the full Sherlock. That's how you.
Oh, speaking of Sherlock, you looking forward to Doctor Strange coming out?
Yeah?
I am too. I'm
Stay
so
on
ready to see
target.
the movie.
Stay on target.
You're talking about baller Sherlock Holmes.
You're the master of segues of nothingness.
Oh, but this
Keep
is
going, Chris. I got him. Once again, I'm controlling the...
Ravenoff 117 Miller, what do you recommend for custom terrain? What do I recommend
James.
for you do custom terrain?
Games and books.
He makes his own terrain. He's got a whole terrain video on the lava board. Taking to Battlehaven. Tickets available.
Battlehaven.us.
That's right. Talk
No,
to Ken.
in fact, I'm gonna ship some terrain for Steve here for the lava board.
Yeah, man. Use some lava train.
Okay.
I have none of
Okay,
it.
so answer the question. What do you recommend for custom terrain?
What do you want to play? That's the first thing. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
okay, so I guess I can say my own channel, but in my own channel we do a thing where we go out and find junk. Stop it. We find
Winning
junk.
the logo.
Oh, yeah, right there.
That's what he said.
Oh,
Stop
we
winning
go,
the logo.
anyway, we go out, find junk, and you make stuff out of just complete junk. We'll go to yard sales and find stuff. So you can make terrain out of anything. Everybody does foam, I mean, popsicle sticks, whatever you want, and that's half the fun. You used to be able to, we were talking about last night, you used to be able to make land speeders out of deodorant cans, or deodorant things. You can do anything with anything. You're only limited by super glue.
Yeah.
In creation.
But if you've got
No, just super glue.
if you've got money, you can either. Is there any terrain out there that you would buy, or you've got
Greenleaf terrain.
Greenleaf terrain.
Greenleaf terrain.
Adam.
Greenleaf train? Adam?
Relay terrain.
We use him all the time, and he does fantastic work, and it's fast. He's fast. And I noticed every new create he makes is a little better than the last one. And so he's constantly improving, so yeah, definitely would recommend him for terrain. If you want like custom terrain and want something different and you have a specific idea in mind, talk to him, because I'm sure he can make it a reality for you. Because he's just silly enough in the head to make it a reality.
You missed a
He's
spot.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Clayton was also pointing out aquarium plants. Because you
Aquarium
guys,
plants?
just have some terrain with aquarium, really brightly colored ones. It was a lot of fun to play on.
But
Oh,
I do
yeah.
say aquarium plants. The problem with that is I don't. At least in my area, they're not cheap.
Yeah,
No.
aquarium
It's
stuff
not
is
cheap.
expensive.
It's great looking, but it's not cheap. It's like
Yeah.
almost more than GW sometimes.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, like those big.
Yeah,
those big
it's
pieces.
expensive to do that. It works, but it's expensive to do that. But you can do the same thing. You can go to Hobby Lobby and just look around, or whatever craft store you have, Michael's, whatever, and you can do the exact same thing for cheaper.
So, to answer the question, that's what we would recommend for custom. I'm the way that question's
Didn't really
worded.
answer it, did we?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if
we
we
just
answered it right though. Because what do you recommend
Yeah, what do
for
you
custom
want?
terrain?
Hey, give
Glue.
me an idea of what you want.
Glue and a hobby knife.
And I can tell you how to
Hobby
maybe
knife.
And
make
stuff
it.
to glue together.
Balsa
What
wood.
is it exactly you want to make? Alien
Yeah.
terrain, forest terrain, orc terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, orc terrain's got to be fun.
Old white dwarf
Honest?
particles. There's my recommendation.
You can do that.
Yeah.
That works too. They had like an actual book, didn't they?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
came out how to make terrain out of like nothing.
Thomas Huntley, Steve, how did you paint the new box set so fast?
He had help assembling it.
I did. I had actually both James and then Ben. I used a few battle boards came in and helped assemble everything.
Helping the colonial.
And then the
events.
airbrush did all the work. That's literally it. It takes longer to assemble them than to paint them. And I had help on the assembly side, so it was all good.
And he's awesome.
And I'm awesome.
Did we really break the stream?
It's still transmitting, but yeah, I got a lot of drop frames though.
Okay.
Might have been a hiccup somewhere.
Drop kick the frames?
Drop kick the frames?
Yeah.
Boot to the head.
Well, like
Drop kick.
drop the bass. Fresh rhyme.
It's all about the bass.
Anyway,
Oh, I do want to say something though, for those who watched that video. The way Matthew said it, he implied that I painted all the Space Marines as well. I did not. I only did the Astartes and the Sisters. Lee did all the Space Marines. He got them all done in advance. No way I could do it by myself.
yeah. I mean, that's one night.
Correction. Yeah, I did 10 models. No, I did 15 models in the night, and Lee did the rest. He did a few days earlier.
All right, Mickey's causing problems.
What do you do now?
I don't know.
Very
Where
bottom
am
there.
I here? Clayton Tate. Steve, tell me your secrets. How are you so good at Blood Bowl?
Oh, God.
He's just born that way.
Well, when you need to roll a 2, you roll a 1.
You roll a 1.
100% of the time.
Yeah. Man, I had that same freaking problem too.
You did.
Oh my god. Pick up the ball. 1. Reroll. 1.
See, you've now gone to why I play orcs
Yeah.
for M40K, because you never expect to actually do anything and succeed. So if you succeed, it's a pleasant surprise as opposed to a bitter failure. You know? I knew stuff.
It's supposed to be that
It's
way.
a 2-up, 1. Ah!
So you
Reroll.
lower your expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything that works, it's a happy arm.
I expect
it works.
nothing.
Exactly.
Make whiskey. I grab a lot of stuff out of our cheap metal bin and weld it, and it's just not always feasible to have steel watchtower.
That's,
Whoa.
do you beat people with the terrain?
Oh, it's like it's like lawn furniture.
Dread sack. Tavi. I hear dead bonsai trees
Fortress
make
of
great terrain
Redemption
pieces
really
as
is a
well. You
fortress.
could be waiting for the demise of my friend's tree.
Bonsai trees would be pretty good.
I've been working on an ancient Japanese board, like with bonsai trees and cherry trees and torii
Like the real things?
No,
Oh.
no, because he died.
I want to see like the real thing, because I mean, using real bonsai like trees for your terrain,
That would be cool.
Real
that
sand.
would be real sand.
With tiny rakes.
Yeah, you know that'd be awesome.
Challenge accepted now for Battle Haven.
Yeah,
Just I do a video and I'm dressed up like Mr. Miyagi, like
like even just as like as a display table, and doing it up like that, and using real trees and real
challenge accepted.
real materials.
Challenge
Yeah,
accepted.
Do you have to go 15
that-
millimeter models, do you think, at that point?
No, you just trim them down.
Okay.
Yeah, bonsai trees. Yeah, you can trim them and make them.
No,
look
I
like,
meant the models. I mean, scale wise.
no, because I think it would work with even like 75 and 54
Okay.
millimeter models.
The big bonsai trees.
Well, you can get some. Yeah, you can get some pretty big ones. I mean,
Okay. Just asking. It was like the first non-smart alecky question I threw out there, and I get jumped on. Okay, fine. Go back to being snarky. I'm good at it.
Mickey's Minis. Quick tip, maybe controversial here.
Here's
Clean
the
your
problem.
brushes with baby soap. I've used Masters for years, and baby soap is just as good at a better price. Sure. The real question is, does baby soap have the same pull? Because Masters brush soap will clean oil paint out of an oil brush, out of like oil paint from a brush. Will baby soap do that? Okay, if baby soap will do that, then I'll give it a try. But if it doesn't clean my oil paint brushes, then because that's what Masters does. Masters is strong enough that it'll clean oil paint from the brushes, and oil paint is difficult to remove
How much oil paint are you using on miniatures?
when I paint on canvas.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, most of these guys, we're all miniature painters. So baby
Right,
was
right.
probably fine for us.
Possibly.
But he wants to be one.
But, I mean-
he wants a one product that does all.
Right, exactly. Because I mean, I don't use just that soap for just that. I use it also at home.
You could use it on your epic mustache and beard too. Make
No,
it
that's
make you
something
soft.
else. That's something else. That's something else.
Don't use oils. That was his answer. Just don't use oils.
Oh, don't use it. Well, because I mean, like some people use oils with their miniatures for doing like the pin washing, and you
Yeah,
know,
you can make inks out of them.
you make inks out of them, stuff like that. So I mean, again, that's another important thing is some people like to do that.
It's true.
You know,
I would say.
I-
I don't know how it compares to Masters. I know they market baby soap is being a lot gentler. So it's probably pH balanced, so it doesn't sting your eyes, and it probably has less detergent because how much oil
Sure.
can a baby
Here's
build
the
up?
chemist again.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is that
On the other side, Dawn soap is what they use for the wildlife rescues for oil spills. So that's probably letting you know it's a
Sure.
really harsh one. Don't use it on your car; you'll strip all the wax off of it.
and also the other one is that how well does it clean in comparison to
You know
using
that?
synthetic brushes and sable brushes? You know, do you get much of a difference using on a sable brush versus a synthetic? You know, with the soap, if it's really really gentle.
Show them your hands.
And it's also assuming too that because Masters brush soap, I mean, you can also restore brushes with Masters brush soap. When you allow the, like if you get the paint building up in the furrow and the bristles in the furrow, you allow a little bit of that soap build up at that point where the paint has dried, and leave it for like 12 hours, 24 hours. Come back, rinse it off, and you can actually pull that paint right off of it. You can actually restore your brushes with it. Now I don't know if baby soap will do the same thing for you, but yeah, I mean like there is a particular reason why you use brush soap for your brushes, because for all these various needs. Yes, you can use alternatives that are cheaper, but they're not going to do the same thing for you.
Right.
You know.
Right tool for
Ultimately,
Right.
ultimately, we go back to Chris's sign-off signature, which is going to happen in 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Take care of your brushes, and they'll take care of you.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time on Way of the Brush.
We're not done yet.
This is the bonus time now
Bonus time.
for injuries.
But yeah,
That's
Mickey.
it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yes.
if the baby soap does work for you, then great. I mean, really, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it unless it can do all those other things that brush soap does do. Yeah. Spec you, Dr. Foss used oil paints several times. He did some amazing skin tones and blending with them, kind of like adding retarder, long ass drying time. Yeah, well, it's oils. Oil paint, like, oh man, oil paints. Like when I work on a canvas, my oil paint can stay wet 2 weeks in the open air.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 weeks just in the open air, just sitting on my palette, and it'll stay wet.
Let's go to an email. Robert's talking about coming up to
Okay.
visit you guys with this 30K World Eater Army.
All right, let's do
There we go.
an email.
It's a quick one.
This is from Robert.
It's got pictures.
Robert. Just Robert. Hey Chris, just an email to say thank you for all the painting tips and videos. I just started building a 30K World Eaters army, and your quick tip video has really helped a great deal. I've attached a few photos to show my progress. Hopefully, I'll drop by and play one of the guys next time I'm visiting family in Canada. All the best to you and the rest of the guys at Mini Wargaming. Keep up the great work. Regards, Robert Nicol, Scotland. Oh, you guys didn't see the bottom of the email, but anyway.
Right.
There you
Maybe you should reread that with your best brogue.
go. Brogue?
Yes. Scottish brogue.
Brogue?
Oh, and a couple
Ah.
lines to it.
Maybe James should have read it.
Yeah, it's true.
Here we go.
Play the
I like World Eaters.
Oh, it's the World Eaters. Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
That was
Sorry, I can do better than that.
It's the World Eaters. No, it's
Yeah, I
not.
can
That's
do
lousy
better
too.
than that.
I like it. The
Blood and guts.
blood and guts, very fitting. Like it's a lot on the model, but it's not all over the model.
He must be wading through orcs.
It's got
Well,
probably a head wound, huh?
Well, like he looks like he punched somebody and then their head just collapsed or something.
Yeah.
Because like
Glenn?
I'm looking at this other guy, Glenn.
Poor Glenn.
Poor
Too
Glenn.
soon?
Yeah. See this guy here, he looks like he might have hit somebody and the blood just kind of hit him on the one side. And I like that. I like you can have an excessive amount of blood on something and still look good. I just don't like when the entire model is just covered in blood because
Like
it
you
just
ran through a whale.
yeah, like it's just a little too much, you know.
He's the only one doing work. Everybody else isn't covered. in blood.
Exactly. Okay, it's always the power of this guy, isn't it?
this guy in the background over here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's got a bit of blood on him.
He's the one that was closest to the whale when he punched it.
Is that it? Just the two pictures? Come
It's
on.
just it was in progress.
Let's have another look here. That's more. World Eaters.
Uh-oh. I'm
Uh-oh.
seeing a problem here with the barrel of that gun.
Problem with your gun. Oh no, these guys are covered
Yeah,
in
they're
blood.
doing
Some
work.
of them
Never
are.
Yeah. I like it. It almost has the effect of looking like chipped, like armor chips as well. Oh, his gun is like it just dipped.
Yeah.
Stuck it into somebody and pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez, that's grisly. So, thank you. God, we can't get out of here now.
Mr. Nickel.
Mr. Nickel. Robert Nickel, there we go. So, thank you, Robert, for sending that in. And, of course, feel free to send me more of your work in progress. I do like the blood. I do approve. As I've mentioned before, I'm not particularly fond of, when the model is just kind of just drenched in blood and, like, you can't even tell what it's supposed to be. And, of course, they're using so much of that, like, blood for the blood god or something like that you can see these obscuring details. I don't care for that. It's, it's a little much. But otherwise, yeah, I liked. Thank you for sending that in. What time we at? 9 minutes left.
Does anyone else feel like the green screen is going to a waste at this moment?
The green screen going to waste at a moment? You know what? Let's see. There is.
Oh, I want to see how this works.
There is a thing I can do. I don't know if it'll end up shutting the program down though. No. I think I have to do it from here, here, and then do that. There. Look at that. See? The background. The green disappeared.
Woof.
And so now, okay.
Ooh, spooky, spooky.
And so now, if we wanted to, we could say, we could add. Oh, I don't know. I can't see anything right now. But yeah, see, for anybody who if the green was distracting, there we go. We dropped the green out, but you can kind of see like now, like it's really grainy, like where the ambient light reflects. You can see it's kind of grainy along the walls and stuff. But otherwise, yeah. I would like to do more with the green screen. But that would require somebody sitting here while I had things set up over there and had the lights, and then it becomes like a 2-man operation, and the budget just doesn't cover for that.
Okay.
Kris drilled out the background.
I drilled out the background.
Good job.
There we go. Yeah. So.
So 37, Kris drilled out the background.
You drilled out the background. Let's do one more email before we go, because we can. This is from Lane, the Sandwich Destroyer. Hey, Kris.
What kind of sandwiches?
Tasty sandwiches.
All kinds. I just wanted to share a bit of pictures of some pink guard. Decided suddenly on a whim I needed to paint something pink, and I had to start collecting box of Militarum Tempestus. Jeez, I can't say that.
Tempestuous?
Tempestus. Jeez.
Those guys.
Pink Guard Army was born. Hope you enjoy them, and I enjoy to share. Yeah, I enjoy to share. Lane, I enjoy to share. No,
Nice,
I enjoy.
Very nice, clean paint job.
Yeah, I like
nice.
how you did the flag here. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It gets
goes
to
well
a
with
nice.
the pink.
Oh, it goes nice and dark. It almost looks like either it is almost like Ink by Darkness or Kalia green shade. Like it has almost that blue green look to it.
Done a really nice job with the highlighting on that too, and shading on it.
Yeah. The eagle's nice too.
Yeah.
Really nice work. And of course the duder. Very
Are
cool.
you sure it's a dude?
Well, whatever.
Maybe
They must be toughness 4 if they're tough enough.
Just because they're armor pink doesn't mean they're girls. Jeez.
I'm just saying.
I have one suggestion.
What?
Gold glitter for the base.
Gold glitter for the base. Why?
Because it would be...
Hottie hot tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we heard you with the emphysema guy in the restaurant.
I like this guy.
Such a nice, clean paint job.
Yeah, it is.
I
It really is.
really like nice, clean paint job.
Hardball.
Also did the non-metal metallic. Yeah.
Purple gun. You don't see many purple plasma guns. Purple plasma guns.
I've always had a hard time getting that mold line off the top of the plasma gun. I don't understand why they had to put the
The mold line right across.
Yeah, I hacked the poor thing to pieces.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Get rid of that.
How I do it is I have my X-Acto blade. I always use X-Acto blade when I'm cleaning the thing. Rest it right in the crease, and very gently I just let it fall into each groove,
Got it.
and then come back again,
Okay.
and then just do that a few times, very gently. Or I'll go like one tick, and then I'll with force, and I'll just
Okay.
yeah. Either way, it's pain. It's painful. It's time consuming, but I mean, if you really want to get rid of that line in there, yeah, that's kind of what you got to do.
Stupid W.
I like this paint scheme. I like the colors.
Is that a gem on the end of that sword hilt there? Right there. You can see it's red and it's got the little white dot.
Or
No,
a ring.
I think that's Buddy's ring. Yeah, that's his ring.
But it's been gemmed up. It looks really
Pretty
nice.
gemmed up. I like what the style kind of reminds me of is almost like the non-metallic metal style, but not pushing the contrast as far.
Yeah.
Looks like a bubblegum crisis.
Yeah, like it has almost
Anime.
an anime quality. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it's got an anime quality to it. I like that. It's cool. I like anime.
And this is on a whim.
The color scheme is really nice. I like the color scheme. Like you have that nice pink, and the purple gun, and this teal blue running everywhere. But then you kill it with the neutrality of this brown, which is
kinda
nice.
It's kind of like that one Power Rangers in disguise. I'm a 40K commissar. Ha! Pink Power Ranger fooled you.
No, I like it. I like the paint style is nice. It's a little old school, but I like. Yeah, the purple looks good. The work on the sword's great.
Yeah. Very nice transition.
What do you think, Steve?
What do you think?
Would you paint your models like this?
No.
No, why not?
Because you're
It's
not
pink.
feeling.
Well, why not?
I paint my models box colors almost every time.
Box colors,
Like, you know.
You just grab paint
I
straight out of the
don't
box.
like to
blend?
think for myself.
Oh, I see what
I'm
you're
a
saying.
sheep. I'm a lemming. They decide for me, and then I paint it. Like painting my numbers.
He copies the box.
Gotcha.
Copy the box.
That's how I do it.
So anything that diverges from what you normally expect, then you're not going to do it.
It scares me. It confuses me.
Got you. It fills me with all sorts of feelings that I find strange.
So successor
disturbing.
chapters
Not
really,
hungered. I don't like it.
successor chapters must really drive you
I
nuts. Then.
know they don't exist.
Lane says, "Why can't we be fabulous on the battlefield?"
But I don't know why pink would make you look fabulous. I mean,
Just does.
It's not a military color.
Sure.
Like you're not. What do you need camouflage in?
Well, in this military,
You're gonna go
yeah.
around-
They're
What?
invading Candyland in the cotton candy fields.
Well, then sure.
yeah. What if they're attacking a really flowery planet?
Like if the table is if they're designing to camouflage into a table, perfect.
No, you can't attack. Planet
Or
Bubblegum.
what if the
BCA?
They're marching up to the Care Bear County.
no, it's perpetual twilight or dawn.
It's always pink hue.
It's always a pink hue in the sky, right?
Ah, I see you're thinking.
Ah, I see where you're going there.
We have a 45-minute battle. That's it. No, we have time
No, no,
for
no.
that.
I said it's perpetual though. So I mean, the sun is always in that position that it's at the like it's always like dawn.
You don't suppose Bazooka Joe was their Primarch, do you?
Is it a good joke?
I like.
Yeah, they look like bubblegum pieces.
Yeah, they do. I like it.
Double bubble?
Yeah, they look good.
Even Assassin's done that one. That's cool.
He's a
And he still looks badass. He's pink, but he still looks badass.
There's the skull.
See, that's how you know you're a badass when you can be
When you
pink.
can wear pink and you're still
You
gonna
can-
kick someone's butt.
Yeah, exactly. You still look like somebody that nobody's gonna mess with.
All right.
So, thank you.
You're caught up.
Lane?
Almost. You got only a week behind now.
Yeah, I'm only a week behind. So, very good. Oh wait, I got that one there. There we go. So, where are we? Oh, it is. Oh, jeez, that's gotta be pretty loud for everybody.
He's only got 5 emails now.
I'm down to four emails.
I see Melody, Adrian.
No,
Broken.
Melody's somebody. That's somebody else. That's.
Oh,
I'm getting my one of my art pieces is getting published in a magazine.
sweet.
Yeah,
You gonna send a link? You gonna put in the link below?
yeah. I'll put it in the
Okay.
column.
what?
Can we thumb
Yeah.
it up?
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't know
Oh,
it's
on
an
the
art.
computer.
It's an art magazine or something like that. Anyway.
Congrats.
But anyway, yeah. Yeah. So, I think we learned something today. We had a bit of fun. We had some chuckles.
Chuggles?
Monkeys.
Monkeys. Any final words of wisdom? Don't spill coffee.
Yeah.
Look good at what you're doing.
Look good at what you're doing.
Know what you're doing.
Know what you're doing.
And if you don't know what you're doing, continue looking good.
That's how I get by.
That's word Steve lives by.
When in doubt, wear a baseball cap and you'll be 78% more baller than before.
There you go.
And always look at least 78% more baller.
You know, it's
Why does that always
unfortunate.
make you laugh?
It's unfortunate Steve came in when he came in, because if he came in earlier, I think that would have been your episode 136 title.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
78% more baller.
Yeah, more baller.
What did this one end up getting called?
Drill for gold or something like that.
No.
Something like that.
Was it?
Yeah. Drill out your bolter or drill out your...
You don't even remember.
I don't know. It's up here, isn't it?
No, it's, I don't know.
Way the brush.
No, it's not there.
Ah.
Don't worry about it. So, any questions, comments, your commission painter, you want to drum up some extra exposure, whatever, show me what you're working on, or you want some help with the color scheme, send your questions, comments to Kris@miniwargaming.com. It's in the description below. Join me on Facebook, Way the Brush on Facebook. It's in the description below. And of course, Way the Brush t-shirts, like, see, manly. Super manly, and he's young. He's still a young guy, and
He was asleep for half the episode.
And he looks manly. Steve, you got yours on?
I don't know if it become my size. Tent
and awning.
We can make your
Tent
size.
and awning.
I need to order another one. Jonathan's. It's been 3 years, I think, since I got you that shirt.
He only wears it when he's on your show, though.
That's pretty good though. It's, like mine's held up pretty well too, and I mean I'm pleased with like how well they've held up because mine's in my regular rotation.
This one gets worn on Saturdays a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my cartoon.
All right. Yeah. So take care of your brushes. They'll take care of you, and I'll see you guys next week in episode 137. 137. We're already up to 137.
I won't see you next week.
I won't see. Well, yeah. Well,
Unless I Skype call you or something.
yeah. Let's just Skype. Or
Do you do Skype calls anymore?
No, I haven't done them in a bit because I've just been busy with other crap and just
Stuff.
People
stuff.
just,
Yeah.
You're an important man.
I mean, I'd like to. I mean, I'd like to do something more like more interview-ish. I mean, like really kind of having a set of questions that I ask people, and I'd like to ask just regular people as well as people who are known throughout the community.
Gotcha.
Like getting say Miranda or Adam from Tabletop Minion.
Sure.
Getting him on here and ask him, put him through various questions, probably some that are personal. And
Would you have like that rapid fire word association one?
yeah, do something like that. Basically have it like the Voight comp test.
Okay.
It
would be like pink space marines or painful rectal itch.
Exactly. Exactly. That's choose
exactly.
Quickly.
Rectal itch.
Pink space marines.
I want it rectally. Anyway.
Oh gosh.
See you guys next week.
This has gone off the rails.
Way off the rails.